Okay. Should have commentary now.
Brett's a better costume than me. He's like, I got Brett.
Alright, so should have crowd mic now. Clay, can you check the stream on your phone or something? There should be commentary now. Mostly I just want to hear the sound levels. Also, I'm gonna grab my controller real quick. Everything? Like, I imagine you can hear the whole venue, probably, yeah. Yeah, that figures, honestly. It's an open mic, you know. But I mean, at least you can hear things, right? There's commentary. This is what the people have asked for. Yeah. It is now set up, so it should be. Clay, did we have a money match last week? And if so, did we win? Okay. God damn it. I venued Cody the winnings from, or his winnings from one of the weeklies, and I didn't take any of the money. So I need to take the money out for myself, because it's my money. There's certainly two teams of characters.
Yeah, it's on.
Oh, I thought it was okay. That was you. Oh, okay. I was scared of pressing it. No bands.
Alright, yeah, you're right. You're right. It's I actually said race. No chance of losing race, but like, alright, so go to Yoshi's.
That's rough. The blue team. Couldn't know if Puff was asleep because of magnifying glass. Ouch. Ouch. There's a lot of rests. I don't know if I like the stick or not for blue. It's probably good. Should have waited on that punish, unfortunately, a little early. Oh, this could be big. If Kara was ready for that rest, he could have gone in close to punish Pichu for saving his teammate. 140, that's not too big a loss, but as Peach, you want to make that, you don't want to give anything away for free. Oh, that, okay, it almost was a rest. Anyway. Oh, that also probably could have been bigger than it was. I'll play around with the ices and get nothing. Alright, that should be dead ices. Yeah, this is a good time to pressure the beach. And it's good on Captain for using his invincibility to help get his partner out of the situation. This could be a dead Ices. Okay. Spacing is not quite there. Actually, you know what he could have done? He could have pushed the puff. Could have walked him into the F smash. That would have been sweet if that happened. He's still dead even. That's not great. Camera's really got to hold on to his mana this stock. Now they need to make this count. They need to make this march count. But they don't get. Okay, well they all. Camera dropping it. They needed that punish to be bigger. Now this punish could be good too. They got us another chance. That's good. Almost. This needs to be big. Oh, that's pretty big. And Big makes an unfortunate mistake. This is still doable though. Ugh, that's meaty. That's a bit of an overextension. I feel about going for that. But you kind of have to overextend in this situation. But now you're dead even. Now you just like comes down to a clutch. Big's got all the momentum. Okay. Coach is bringing it back a bit. One more neutral one can do it for the player. That's dead? Yep. Alright.
I played that.
Alright. Pig and Codeman versus Rockhawk and Clay.
Oh wait, we're playing again?
We're gonna play.
You guys, you said, right?
Yeah.
How do you want to do it?
I figured it's probably nicer to let the winners play their next match.
Anyone wants to commentate? It's open.
Open commentary. Oh wait, isn't the mic was? Isn't the mic reaches? It's reaches like here. What if you didn't hear me talking?
We've also got it's scoreboard, so you can just tick up matches if you want to do that.
Okay, the names are already in.
Yeah, names are already in there.
All right, word. Can they hear me, or are there headphones?
They should already be able to hear you.
Okay, word.
It's just an open mic, so they can probably hear me too.
Sounds sick.
Match 2 apparently. Someone donated. We're doing that. You can't play about that survey.
Which survey?
Some some guy's doing a story for his psych class, and he gives $20 to the buddy.
Do you guys have team names?
Pop bonus! Also, for some reason, I don't know if I was
No, it's just Oh, that's ours.
Yeah.
No, yeah, that's part of the.
Yeah, you guys can have this
That
back.
should have been in the box.
Yeah, poking pals.
Oh yeah, I'm returning this.
Yeah.
Pop bonus!
Just leave that in the back of the box. That's part of our.
Cool.
Yeah, that's part of our culture.
Okay.
See our dollar. Okay. Alright. Fix this team. There it is. Let's see.
Okay, so we got game 1 starting up soon. Looks like we're going to be in for a pretty long match considering the characters that are involved here. Alright, the players are fist bumping. They're going to stages, they go to battlefield, and the game begins. Alright, so we have Pig on Jigglypuff. Oh, already thrown in rest because his teammate can come in and poke him whenever he wants. And that teammate is Coatman playing Pichu. Versus Rohak as Sheik and Clay as Peach. Alright, doesn't look like anybody has like a really big lead right now. Jigglypuff being off stage isn't too scary for her to be doing that. Ooh, first stock on Codeman. Alright, Codeman looks like he's getting pressured a little bit more again. While Pig keeps control of stage. Ooh, now they both have control of stage. Ooh, what are they going to do to keep this Peach off? Ooh, nice needles by the Sheik. Coming to the... Oh no, not like that. They didn't want that kind of wake up. Alright, teams are kind of split up right now. Codeman doing a good job to keep the pressure on though. Ooh, down smash getting ready to be good. Ooh, what was that? Needle down smash? Crazy. Ooh, I don't even know what Peach just did. Nice back air. Ooh, another nice back air. How about Jigglypuff? Jigglypuff's gotta get some back airs in. No? Ooh, Peach just keeping center stage with down smash. Just letting it rip. Beyblade style, bro. Ooh, what was that? What happened to Pichu there? Alright, they got control of stage. Are they going to keep it? Nice, get rid of that sheet. Gonna finish it off? Yes, they do. What's going on here? Ooh, gonna keep the Peach off now. Nice, that's gotta be it. It's gonna get this Let's Guard here. Still going. Still going. There it is. Bring it all back on stage. Ooh, Peach, you get knocked out. This is still reasonable. They can definitely bring it back. They're not far back by any means. Ooh, gotta help him out in times like that though. This Pichu's getting comboed. Oh, this blue team. This pressure from the blue team right now. Ooh, just enough to get back to the station. No! Taking it. Alright, let's go. Can they make it happen? Nice, helping them back on stage. Nice. Gonna keep that Peach off now? Ooh, good get back. Oh no. Come back. Your friend needs you. No. What's happening here? Oh, good save. Alright, let's go, Pichu. Let's go. Let's go. Nice. Let's go. Oh, is it gonna happen? Oh! Oh. Give it to him. Keep it up. Oh, no, that's it. That's it, yeah. Game 1 going to blue team. Where's game 2 going to take us? What characters are going to be involved? Probably the same ones, most likely. Maybe a fox. Because why not?
Keep an eye on as the set goes on, typically he gets more and more hungry.
Alright, getting started with game 2 on Final Destination. What a great place. Such a... Oh, look at that, a fox. I was right. What's he gonna do with this peach? Get comboed by the sheep instead. Oh, just give it to him. See more of those, right? Why not? You know? Just have your fox right. Oh yeah, this one stopped, yeah. Looking good for the green team. This character changed my health. Ooh, what's he doing up there? Get him! Get him! Get him! Ooh, nice ledge guard over there by the sheep. Evening it up. Ooh. The fox taking the lead again for the green team. Man, this is an even game right now. They're definitely going to try and do something about... Oh wait, no, it's not. I missed out on that sheep side. Man, teams, man, am I right? Sorry, I kind of just started to sit back and watch the game. Dude, he's losing the corner. Ooh, another corner occupied by the blue team. Ooh, yeah, they trapped themselves. Kind of. All these characters got mad to get back there, so. What a ledge guard. Get the sheep involved in it too, yep. They're trying to do it to the jigs there. Ooh, nice needle reset. Ooh, the pressure. What are they gonna do? The police are trying to bring it back. What a combo. Yeah, what is happening? They're getting split up, but it's not too bad for them. Who will get that peach? No, he's going for the sheep. Which is smarter. Ooh, good up smash. Randiest. Ooh. Oh, is she gonna get this ledge guard? No. Ooh, nice defense by that peach. Really trying to keep it even. Nice. Ooh, gonna finish it off. Are they gonna do it? Oh no, she's back. Alright, then there was Ooh, is Peach gonna do something about it though? Floating around. Nice. What now, Peach? Nice. Alright, oh whoops, forgot I'm supposed to be keeping this timer here.
What's the score right now?
1-1. Alright, I totally want to go play some more. That has been House on Commentary. I'll try and pay enough attention to come back and update the scores here for you guys. Stay tuned for more Melee.
get started?
Probably. Yeah.
Well, like, no tournament does that, so.
Well, usually it's you might use modified ESR, which is the first. You can't go on to the last.
Yeah. So, Battlefield would be open.
Battlefield would be open.
Is that what's actually used? Or is that what's.
Would you be okay if we went Battlefield?
I would. I mean, yeah, sure. I don't know. I think
That's the stage we started on.
Yeah. I think, I'm not sure, like, what the actual rule against the tournament is. Like, in like, standard battles and whatnot. You know?
I'm pretty sure standard in general is.
Oh, okay. Oh, really? Okay.
So
like,
usually
no,
that's gentleman's agreement.
yeah, if we have to go back, then I wouldn't want to go back.
The rest of them were all pretty close.
So, just to be clear, that means we have to 3-0 you guys to second place. Alright, I think that works. Yeah, 3-0. We're on 3-0. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just first place to pay out. This tournament.
Oh yeah, just for, yeah, that would make sense.
Yeah.
That would be weird if it didn't.
Yeah.
Okay.
We got reset from the menu.
No, I'm not done. I'm actually made stuff. Keep it tonight. Like honestly, that's training tricks.
Yeah.
What's his tag?
Or no.
Cat marrow, like bone marrow, but with a cat. Cat's ear. Yes. Now when I came up with my tag, it was like I was like 7th grade.
We're a better team. Right? That's like the area. You always hear it. I feel like every time I play the
It's actually a great scheme. I like the tag. It's a good tag.
When you're ready.
Alright, so you want to go to the ocean? We just cancel each other out. Yeah. Right. That's good. So it's like shake Isis. Right. I really don't want to go to James. No. You probably don't want to go to the ocean side. I'm down. Right. Have you been Pokemon? Yeah. Alright, let's do it. Big 3-0 incoming. I did One Direction. I said this game, it's just have some fun, you know? It's not taking too serious. Like that slowly.
How's the audio for me here? This is audio? Okay. You said it apparently picks up the whole thing. Like the whole
What's up, guys?
Hey. Trying to commentate the doubles grand finals after losing. Yeah, I'm curious. I wonder. Commentary. It's been so long, man. Haven't been able to commentate Capital Region in like forever.
Oh, nice. Let's go.
I don't know. I'm trying to pop out the chat.
Oh, this, right? Yeah, I thought they were playing really well today. Rock Hawking Cliff.
Yeah. I don't know if you know what happened.
What? Oh, and
My brain's kind of breaking.
I think it was a close game.
There's a couple key mistakes at the last game.
Well, you got the grab, and yeah, and I thought you were going to up tilt because it was a low percent. But I didn't go down for the thing. I was waiting for that. But I didn't call it out either. I should have called it out. Yeah, my brain's kind of fuzzy too.
Probably should have won the first game.
Oh, that's fine. I mean, we wanted to try it out, so like you have to try it out and see. I don't think our Pichu was any worse than our Fox. Like I think we had just as much a chance of winning that with Pichu than Fox. Maybe I don't know. Maybe Fox is obviously like the better character, but I don't think Pichu is like a bad call. Like, I think it's a good team for us. So well, yeah, you just have to keep it. We're getting a lot better too. Rock off the cliff. Slowly see the progress.
Yeah, if anyone's watching, can you tell us if the audio level is good for commentary?
Yeah, I'm not sure if we have viewers, but hopefully the audio is okay. Hopefully. It's the first time we've had commentary in a long time, so we're trying to make it happen. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not sure what to say. This is like standard fare.
Yeah,
doubles.
it's just doubles. Game one's looking pretty much done right now.
It's looking pretty bad for us. Like, I think. Well, if they lose,
Oh, if they lose, it's a three-way tie. Yeah, so we have to do the Iron Man, right? Or like the whoever wins 2 games in a row or something. Or unless it goes by game wins, in which case we would probably have the advantage.
yeah, it's not looking good so far.
Probably not. I would give Rock Hawk and Clay the favorites just
Does he
because.
pay out second place?
No, it's a winner takes all. It doesn't matter anyway.
Oh.
It's like
Did he
it's
say
like
that? Did he
$3.
say that after he gets winner takes all?
No. He said it before. Well, like it's $3. Like it's like lunch money. It's like lunch money for me. I would buy lunch for like 2 days. So I guess it actually is kind of worth it.
Let's make it to grand finals of singles. So
Yeah. So yeah. I mean,
Although I'm not sure.
I would
thinking about going-
hopefully we can do it.
I'm thinking about going Falcon today, so I'm not really sure. See what
Like, I've thought about going side characters too, but like, I feel like I get so little practice, like in tournament with my main, that I feel like I need to go my main still. Like, I like going side characters sometimes, but
Yeah, maybe. We'll try.
yeah, I'm feeling puffed today.
well, yeah.
We'll see.
I'll probably go Falco and then lose it.
And then go P2 or Fox.
Yeah. That's probably what I'll have.
That's usually what I end up doing.
If I know myself.
So, I don't know. I like to try to commit to like a full secondary sometimes, but I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll try going Fox. Let's see what happens.
Yeah.
I've been able to take games with Fox before. Like I took games off Rose's Sheik. I took games off Potion before with my Fox. Played in I beat Cap Arrow, I think.
I'll probably need updates.
Yeah, so Rock Hawk Clay 1-0. Looks like they're starting off. I mean, this is the thing with the Peach Sheik team that they're so good at. They're just like good at slowly grinding out the percent lead and like playing their stage position whole game to their own advantage. Like it's just I don't know, they have the risk reward of the doubles style down really well now, which is good. Like I remember when they were first starting out at Demon, like they were definitely not like this solid. Like usually every week now it's a pretty solid match between me and you or me and Rose or me and Cogs last week. Actually, we played against them. It was a game 5. Also lost. Yeah, they're super solid now.
Yeah.
It's nice to have a consistent team in the region too, because like I've teamed with people around here, but like I've teamed with a lot of different people. Like I wouldn't say I have a consistent team like these two.
I used to be consistent with
Alex
Rose,
finally
so,
guys.
but
Yeah, I know.
don't-
Rose is moving soon too, apparently. He's gonna be gone before too long, so hopefully I get to play him again. Hopefully I get to. I'm sure I'll see him sometime, but hopefully I get to play again before he leaves.
Yeah. One thing that I noticed, like, Kevin does all the time is he's just sitting there crouching, and like.
Rock Hawk or?
Cat.
Oh, okay.
And like,
Yeah,
I'd like to see him like mix it up.
Oh yeah, definitely. I think his, especially in doubles, I noticed that he kind of has like a wait and see play style. Like he'll go in and then kind of like sit and shield, or he'll like crouch and like wait for someone to do something, and then like throw in a smash or something like that.
Thing is, like, that can work. It's
Yeah.
just when you do it.
People will figure it out. Yeah, people will
You gotta
figure
mix
it
it
out.
up.
Yeah. So I do think that's one of his more key difficulties, at least in teams. And in singles too, it kind of comes across, but in singles it's not as easy to. Ooh, nice needle there from Rock Hawk. He's really good at that. He makes it difficult even for Puff to get back with his needle placement. Good fair there. Foch is caught off stage, but Rock Hawk's. Oh, and now Rock Hawk's gonna get reverse for it. So all of a sudden, stock's in the same. It looks like a dead ice. Oh no, it's dead mana.
Yeah, it's closer than I thought.
Yeah, because Alex, Rock Hawk just died at like 20 something, I want to say. Oh, but a really good up air and ledge hug, so it's gonna be a Peach and a 1v2. That's not a good look.
Yeah.
Probably the worst top tier in the 1v2, aside from maybe Falcon. Well, it's also pretty bad we're in there.
Would you count Ice Season?
As a top tier?
Yeah.
I also I think I count them, but I think they're better in the 1v2 than Peach.
Okay.
Well, it's really a 2v2, you know.
I don't know. I think Peaches maybe a little better because
That,
at least you can
at the
wall out
1v2
people.
then.
Yeah, hit the 1v2. At least you can wall out. Like you can. With
Yeah,
Ices, like what do you?
I don't know. I always think of Peach as like a traditionally really hard character. Well, Ices you kind of have to like do throw out smashes and yeah, I guess it might be. Yeah, you're right. Maybe Ices do have a harder time with.
I think definitely the best character.
Goes for an edge guard. He's gonna end up killing his teammates. So this is all of a sudden a one-on-one battle. Foshiz versus Rockhawk. Foshiz the higher ranked player, so interesting. But it's might be too much. Might be too much for him to overcome right now. Yeah. Okay. Yep.
Too much. Our dreams of getting first place side.
I know. With that forward air.
That forward area.
No, they could reverse 3-0 right now.
That's true. I think that would truly be a three-way tie. Yeah. Actually, I think we would win.
No, yeah, because we have the least amount of games dropped. Because our win was 3-0.
Let's go, Foshiz.
I think.
Let's go, Foshiz. Bring it home for us.
I actually have no idea how that would work.
Yeah, I think we would win because we 3-0.
Yeah, because we won 3-0, you're right? So
have
we'd have the lowest amount of games dropped,
Yeah.
despite having the 1-1
Yeah,
record.
we would have the best win-loss ratio.
Yeah. But looking unlikely for us now. He goes out to actually finish off the IC stock instead of letting him come back. You can kind of tell that Rockhawk and Clay are the more attuned teammates with each other. I say as Rockhawk falls down, but no, they help each other out on their recoveries. They have a lot better timings and they're a lot more consistent at doing that than even we were. And coaches in Cap Mirror, you can see like Ices it can be kind of hard to assist because you really only have Ice Block and like. That can be stopped pretty easily by another player by just like running into it even. So yeah, that's hard for them. But I would like to see coaches try to help out a little more with the icy recoveries too.
Yeah, Rockhawk likes to.
And a lot of damage on this ices.
He definitely tries to get him some space. He's like,
Yeah.
a lot,
Yeah.
like,
Oh yeah.
destination.
Well, that's because he plays back. It's kind of.
Good, bad news, good news.
I feel like I don't have I don't really have an answer to Rockhawk because I play back a lot of the time too. I just kind of sit back and like wait for things to kind of fall out of position and like cover space when we start to get our like punish strings going. Oh, Mana actually edge guards Foshiz right there. Everything kind of crumbling for the green team right now. And on a big stage, a game plan like the one that Rockhawk and Clay like to adopt is going to work even better. You can just play their spacing game, press their advantage, and yeah, you know, it's a really nice team to see work when it is working well.
It's like when I usually think about Sheik Peach like in doubles as a team, I'm like, you know, I don't know if this is really a good team. Like,
Yeah.
one character can't be the aggressor. They're both kind of like wall
Yeah,
out
like-
play styles. But
yeah.
But like you watch Armada Android, it's just like
It works.
demolition, right?
It's all about like placement. And, like they have like a good they have really good sandwiches and like back and forths between the two of them. I think their combo games complement each other really well. And that's a big part of it. Despite them not maybe having the highest attack output compared to like a Fox teammate team or a Falcon teammate. Yeah. Foshiz on his last legs here. Clay blocks the needle. He has a jump. It's not gonna. Yeah, Rockhawk is there in time. That does it.
GG's.
A solid 3-0. Nice win for Rockhawk and Clay. And I'll be back for your ass next week.
That is the worst, like, mentality.
Next week. It's like I have to come next week.
I know.
I think that's the
Need a win
worst.
now.
It's like this, I'm gonna
I think there's a weekly next week. I don't think there's. Maybe I don't know. There might be Thanksgiving break, but I think there's a weekly.
Yeah, it's on Tuesday, so it should be fine.
Yeah. Is it 8 o'clock yet?
It's 8 o'clock.
I don't think that's
Yes.
I'll just drink water.
Like, we as Sheik Peach, we like the Yoshi story. You know, right? Even, especially in Space Race, because they just die sometimes. Right. It's better to operate under the idea of the players who stay beside it, as opposed to characters who stay beside it. Right. At least especially at our level, where stages don't matter that much for the character, like the inherent strengths. But it matters a lot more if you're able to use the space effectively. That's why Dreamland Pegasus we are able to use the space effectively because we play with each other for like a year and a half now. So we're confident in our space and we're confident in our ability to help each other constantly. We're confident in our ability to separate the opponents. So that space actually helps us a lot more as a result. That is a flawed train of thought. What is the funny ones? Oh, what a firefly star.
Singles is looking.
Singles looking? Alright, well, I think that's good enough for me.
Alright.
We have some grade A commentary with 0 viewers.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know, it'll show up on our video when it comes up on YouTube at some point.
Do you know if it's working good?
I
I can't really tell.
mean, the levels are a bit above the gameplay, but
If it works, as long as it works.
as long as it doesn't blast people's ears out, I think it's fine.
Yeah.
Let's see if challenge is working now. It's still not. Okay. Whatever. I know how brackets work. Yep. Kieran, are you entering? Did you? Yeah. One, two, 5, 6, 10. You?
I gotta work on that. It's expensive though. That's the investment. I would like one of the ones that I had when I was like a kid. Was original game controllers. Now they probably cost still better than not. Oh, the head. Hey, that's it.
Yeah, just a sec. Challenge is still down, so I'm writing it by hand. It's like not bringing up the website, it's bringing some weird thing. Not quite a 404, it's just not bringing up the actual like UI and everything for whatever reason. I think it's just Alex_Francoletti. Yeah. It's just not pulling up like the website GUI. Yeah, for whatever reason. It's unfortunate. I can do it by hand. I have it typed out now, so.
What's the old ass one that the Hughes beat down from CPU? I can't remember. I can't remember the name of it. TIO Pro.
Yeah, TO Pro, that's it. Yeah. I remember. Yeah, I think that's certainly something. All right, we are starting singles. If you are in singles, please quit out. All right, we have Spades versus JC Cool Guy, Clay versus Slam, Zephyr versus House, Foe versus Cat Marrow. Let's have Spades and JC on stream. Yep.
This shit should not be.
We could. This is gonna be. You have buy, yeah. Both you and Cody have buy.
Okay.
It's just exciting to have our young, up-and-coming talent on the stream. That's why I'm forcing you on it.
Alright.
So I wrote it out by hand.
I'll commentate
So I
this
have
match.
all of these things
Yeah.
here.
That's really funny. Oh yeah, winner of
Because I know how all the bracket theory works.
yeah.
So I can just do that for a reference.
Oh, it's only a 10-person bracket too. That's not
It's
bad.
not that bad to manage either. Oh, they're going right in.
All right. Speed.
Pikachu versus Fox. JC
Spades
the
are
Fox, Spades the Pikachu.
He's our local Pikachu player.
Yeah,
Haven't got to play him yet in tournament, I don't think.
interesting. I think if he wins, he would play you this
Oh,
turn. So,
okay.
yeah, I think he played the winner of this. It'll be exciting.
Sounds good. Should be a fun match either way.
Yeah.
Jay Cool Guy looking to take the first stock.
JC going crazy.
Oh, JC Cool Guy.
Yeah, JC cool guy. I'm just gonna call him JC.
Cool tag.
I like it. I like it. It's a good tag.
Spade's trying to get something going here. Ooh, nice nair. Jay Cool Guy with the high nair there, which
Yeah.
left him vulnerable from below.
Yeah. So these are both RPI freshmen.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, I didn't
it's nice
recognize
to
the
see what the new
Oh yeah,
the new players are going to be able to do.
for sure. Accidentally sends that Thunder Jolt the opposite way, but it doesn't matter. Gets in there.
Yeah.
Just has to play it safe for a little bit. Watch out for some Fox stuff.
Yeah. Oh, that could have been a punish, but he was
Yeah.
he was caught in his movement. It's unfortunate.
Yep.
This
Nice
is a
little
big
combo.
starter.
And he gets the tip. And another one. Oh, he kept him in the air there too, but a really good tech.
Yeah. It's
Okay,
very,
calls
yeah,
out
it's
the
very-
up B to ledge.
Yeah, that's something that you can actually do is, actually as most characters, what you want to do against Pikachu is just like
Oh, really
rise
good
with
nail spot.
rise. Yeah, you just want to like rise in the aerial to catch the up B
Yep.
close. Because usually they're gonna,
Yeah,
if they put one to the ledge, they're actually not quite safe.
Yeah.
But they do have the follow up that they can usually like. So they usually don't
Yeah,
get.
that's why
like,
actually
died
it
in.
goes like a little bit above and then curls back down to the ledge to like,
Yeah.
snap to it. That's why I think it's just the safer
Yeah.
way to do it. But it's harder too, so risk reward there. For sure.
Yeah, it's also. I also think that there's. That one's vulnerable to just rolling up
Oh, okay.
because like a lot of Pikachu's will go to ledge because it's a lot of times it's easy for a quick attack to like hit someone on ledge, kind of like how Luigi Coin Spike will get people like that.
Double jab up smash. J Cool guy's gonna take this, or JC's gonna take this up instead.
Ooh. He's tight. He really gotta keep his lead here, I think. You don't want to go last stop with Pikachu. It's
Oh.
spacey. But it's a good call out.
Yeah. Over 100 get up. It's
I really like the
definitely reactable.
idea that he went for, but he didn't actually block the first part of his aggression, so he ended up doing more work than he had to.
That's like an approaching back air. That was really weird. Never seen a Pikachu do that. Probably meant for an air or an up air or something. He's going for a lot of approaching up airs. It seemed to be working
Yeah,
out a
approaching
lot
up
of
air is
times.
pretty good. It's got a really good
positioning
hitbox.
there. Oh, barely misses that up air though, but he's gonna be able to pop him up with that one on shield. It's really
That
good.
might be dead. Oh, now
technique.
that was definitely dead. Oh, he drops it.
Yeah, he has a good smash. I didn't think he could have killed off the side with that one up smash. I didn't think he could have done it.
Ooh, that was close. One hit.
Tight battle here.
Yeah, one neutral one. Oh, that should be it. That should be it.
Anyone can take it. Oh, the up air
Oh,
that's the wrong
the
way.
slide off goes crazy.
He goes for an
He
up
could
air punish.
have
Yeah.
up smashed that out of shield.
Yeah,
Actually.
that's definitely not punish out of shield right there. He went for an up air punish instead. It didn't hit the up air either, so he still has more chances.
Oh,
Up air's gonna send
goes
him
the
back
wrong
on
way.
stage. Also
Oh,
another,
that's
smash.
this is
And he's
angle.
gonna miss the snap.
Actually,
yeah.
I think he just stopped, let go of down. Or didn't let go of down and just like
okay.
went past it. I
Yeah.
think that angle looks like it should have got there, right?
I thought it was a little close. I thought the angle was like from a little farther away.
Maybe, I don't know. I feel
I
like
thought you were out.
when I see that angle that like X does, he almost never like goes past, right?
Yeah, no, it looked a little closer than where I see most Pikachu started snapping the ledge. But yeah, regardless, speed. So,
Yeah,
okay, he did
that's
say
what
that.
I thought. Yeah.
We're getting missed that commentary from the players.
Oh wait, let's update that score.
Yep, JC Cool Guy.
You see up 1-0.
And speeds. Now,
Okay.
starting off this
that
second
could've been a
game
kill.
really strong. Yeah, he's gonna get the
Yes,
kill there.
anyway.
Really
Just
good pressure, just keep him off. And,
yeah, just a talented player, you know.
just a cool guy.
Yeah, he's just all skill.
Barely hit some of that up smash, but not able to follow up. The last game was really good from Spades, so I want to see if he can get some sort of momentum going here. He was down like similarly.
Yeah, he
last
started
week.
out the last game down at
He
the
was-
start
yeah,
too,
pretty
and
much
then he
the
kind of
exact
brought it
same
back a bit.
Yeah, it was even at 2 stocks apiece, so he definitely brought it back to stock last time.
It was
looks
good
like
recognition.
he's got a nice little spin going, nice forward tilt, and it sets him up for.
Oh, that could have been a kill. Did say
Yeah,
though.
I'm not sure if Pikachu had enough time to refresh next time. I think he did. I think he might have just missed the snap ledge.
Maybe.
Goes for waveland follow up. Yeah, he kind of needed that to get the up smash there, but Okay.
I really
Hammer, I think,
appreciate what he's going for.
It should seal the deal.
Yeah. I really appreciate that he's going for like all these like harder confirms that cover more options and give him more speed.
Usually cool guy definitely made the most of that stuff. Now he's got him in a similar position to the first one, off on the ledge. Barely gets back, but he goes right back in and he's back off stage for it. Yeah, tournament winner, another much potential.
That roll is kind of. I don't think that roll is intentional. He just didn't get punished on his misstep and he was holding away.
He's gonna go for the jab, but he's gonna keep the punish going anyway. Up
I
smash
don't know.
barely hits him.
Yeah. I don't know what
Very
he does
weak up
there.
smash.
That could have been a kill. He could have tail spiked him. And that would have been stock.
Yeah. Spades voicing his discontent with the platforms in FOD.
Yeah, probably.
Can't particularly blame him. Oh, I thought Fox was gonna grab that.
I
He's
did.
over it.
I thought he was gonna die.
There is a back air, and that's gonna catch the jump and end the stock. So not impossible. here.
Yeah, not
Definitely,
impossible, but it's gonna be
just one
some work.
stock. Against Fox, it's always a little harder than the other characters, but
Well, he's like one of the more comebackable characters, right? You know.
yeah, that's true.
Because you
could-
can glass cannon, you can always get him.
Yo, you can't make JC nervous.
That was a good read, but no punish.
So we haven't had commentary in so long, so like we're just like interacting with the players as they're playing too. It's really fun.
Yeah, it's been a long time, so I think
And
people have forgotten
the mic
how
is,
close the people were
Yeah,
next to
I
each
know.
other. Yeah,
The mic is it's a
it's
standing
open.
mic, too.
Yeah, so they can probably hear the players too.
Oh, okay, but up there it's
Oh.
that doesn't.
Not quite. He missed it.
Yeah.
It is found. You know,
Gets
it's
the
not
ledge
like
that time.
super low.
Don't think that's gonna kill. Yeah, he's got one more chance.
He
He's
just
right
lets
back
it
in there
rip.
with the nair. His ledge dashes are
Oh,
pretty
okay, he's
solid.
dead.
Oh,
Just
okay,
dies the nair off the
nice.
side. Unfortunate DI. That's gonna be a 2-0 for JC Cooldown.
For JC over Spades.
All right. So we're gonna have Pig versus JC. Spades, you are waiting on the loser of.
What the hell is
Well,
Plus
this
challenge
guy.
is down, so we're using
Challenge
the...
is
Yeah,
messed
it's
up.
actually really cool to see. It makes sense.
Oh my god. This is like so fucking weird to look at.
Yeah. All the letters are labeled.
Anybody back home? Punch a cop. Love you, mom. Have a good day. Also,
Honestly,
I am
He
not.
got messed up.
Yeah, I did. Also, I am not endorsed by RPI. My opinions are my own. Do not come after them, or they'll get mad at me.
Oh boy, Pig starting with a
This is-
little,
this
little
is-
bit of
this is
disrespect.
Pig's
This is a little bit of
disrespect.
disrespect. This is a little bit of disrespect.
I'm
here.
convinced you just don't like Puff. Just learn Fox if you want to disrespect people.
Puff's pretty disrespectful.
Yeah,
She's
but
got a
like,
lot of disrespectful stuff.
but like
She's got one of the best taunts
full
in the
hop,
game.
full hop laser while they're recovering, and it's like full hop laser mid combo into shine. That's kind of like I don't think there's anything as bad as that. Cause like if you get rested by a Puff, it's not disrespectful. It's just that's a good move.
Well, sure, yeah, but like there are a lot of Puff moves that are just absolutely worthless. Like for example, if you ever get hit by a down tilt or a down smash,
Down
total
smash, down
disrespectful.
smash has a weird angle.
Down smash is a good angle.
It's really just
but
F tilt and
it's
down
still
tilt,
it's
which
still
is
kind of
terrible.
disrespectful
It's F tilt and
because
down tilt.
it's not a good hit box, you know.
But you can still do shit like that with Fox. You can do a reverse hit forward tilt,
That's true, but like
and it'll combo.
yeah, I bet Puff is like stuff to combo into those like dumb moves too, but.
Hey, what are the ports right now?
Pig is port 3. JC is port 4. It's always lined up so that the person, the stock icon on the left is the player name on the left, and the stock icon on the right is always the player on the right.
JC, back throw shine him.
Jason! Don't worry, if Tesla can beat him, so can you.
No, it's like Fire Emblem. You know the weapons triangle.
Oh, sure.
Just turns out Tesla, no, Tezlik's our only axe.
Oh no, that's unfortunate.
Everybody else is a sword, and then Pig's the spear.
Oh dang. Sure, I'm pretty sure that yeah, no, we don't have any. I'm pretty sure Pig is the only axe and everyone else is lance.
You think so?
I don't think anyone here. I don't think there are enough players in CR that are fast enough to be swords.
That's true. They are speed based and they're crit based.
Yeah,
RC is
I
like-
think RC is the only sword in the region.
Yeah.
Everyone else is a lance. It's like the thinker, anti-thinker.
What about
non-thinker.
are there any mages? Any magics? Like where's
Probably me.
where's Soren? We need him.
Yeah, that's probably me. But I don't enter things anymore.
Nah,
I just play
you're not
doubles.
Soren. You're not like a half a goose and you're not gay, so you're not Soren.
Wow. Can't believe you're bullying me like this. Can't believe I'm getting bullied by Spades of all people.
Yo, it sucks, but you can't be him. You can be like, if you want to be a mage, you can be anybody but Soren.
Yeah, I'll be anybody this way.
You can be
There are
Reese.
other 2-1 house.
Wait, Reese's tells us info.
Alright. Say it again. So it's house 2-1.
Yeah.
You're gonna play versus Codeman.
Am I playing Zephyr?
Yes, you are, in fact. Zephyr vs. Spades. Another RPI classic. Oh, let's go. Let's go, JC. You got this. Show Pig that I can't just do this to you. He almost did it to you. Oh, I did it to you. He's dead.
Alright, so 2-1?
Thank you, JC. Alright. 2-1, you said?
Yep. Tight 2-1, yes.
Tight 2-1. Dang.
True, dude. If you beat a Peach player, well, even taking a game
Well, yeah.
Why is Bracket winners?
Because challenge is not working.
Okay.
Slam versus Cat Marrow.
Hey, how's it going?
All right. JC finally gets to experience the region. I like this like mixed pressure. Should probably throw a few lasers in there, just for good measure. You know, show them that you're gonna be willing to stay back if need be. Because if you're gonna play laserless, you might as well play like Falcon or something. Not dead. It's good coverage by Pig. Not quite fast enough for that. That might be death? Yeah, that is. Alright. It's a good kill. Relatively early as far as puff stocks on the stage go. And that with how JC's trying to play this, I think it's stocks could last fairly long. It's very hit and run, and not a ton of super strong moves. Not really going for his confirms. He's just looking for straight hits, but it's a good way to be puffed. But you know, you could play both. That should be death. Yeah, that's the game. Alright. 1-1. JC Cool Guy gets his counter pick now in game 3. Thinking he's a Yoshi Story boy, if I had to guess.
I'll tell you Yoshi Story.
Seems I am correct. He is in fact a Yoshi Story boy. You do it. JC? Pretty smart player. That's a strong start for Pig though. I really like seeing the way that JC backs off after he understands when his punish is over. Just nickel and diming him. It's definitely something that RC also really respects. I can hear his slam mash, try to mash out of a wobble for the entire 30 seconds the wobble's going on for. And it starts again. I wonder if people in the stream can hear it. Okay. Back on stage. Oh, that was a really good bait. He did it. He's taking a really good approach to the matchup. Close. Not quite the angle he wanted. This is very doable though. Oh, that's so unlucky. Goes for down throw? He's oh no, didn't land on the platform. Good DI. Did not get caught by the tech trap. This could be death though. Not quite. That up air doesn't quite end it. Probably, maybe back air or something would have been better. Just to get him off stage. It's still very doable though. This is gonna be hard. Yes, you can't die here. That's... Oh, he lives though. Big miss to punish. That should be death. Yep. Close one. Almost in JC's favor. Would have been a...
Code man.
Gotcha. Would have been a close upset by JC.
I must have gotten 40% on my upbeat.
Yeah.
Well, because I'm trying to get the right positioning to just go down and do a pair or something, but I'm I never trust myself to go down and get it.
All right, Pig versus Clay, Codeman versus Foe.
Is this best of 5 or best of 3?
This is best of 5.
Okay. I'm assuming it's about 3.
Should we fight now?
Yes, you can play now. You can play on stream if you want.
Which one do you want to
You guys, since Pig is leaving or walking out, just give me a second to enter in.
What's it? Bracket?
Yeah, just a sec. You're waiting on. You're waiting on the winner of Catmara vs. Slam. So Samus or Ices. Could maybe be either of them. Alright, now we got Codeman versus Bush is coming up. Very aggressive match going on right now. Seems Cat Marrow is just waddled his way out of losers bracket. Score?
1-2-0.
Cat Marrow defeats
How do
Samus.
you do this? How does this work? Is this the bracket map you were talking about that you know?
Yeah. You're gonna play versus JC.
I'm gonna play versus JC.
Yep. I'll enter it all in the challenge later.
Alright, I'm not worried about that. I'm just like, I'm impressed that you know how to do this. So.
Yeah, I just know all the numbers.
Right.
At least for a 10-person bracket, it's not that hard.
Right.
Free to play versus Pig. Yep, best of 5. Whenever Pig gets back, he stepped out for a drink or something, I think. Oh, we got. Wait a second. This is reversed, I believe. The Codeman Falco? I haven't seen this in a little while. Ooh, that's a good angle. But not quite the angle that gets him out of that situation. Oh, that's a very good air dodge. Specifically because you got to the side flat, so it's kind of harder. It's harder to cover on that on reaction. And that's what that like air dodge tests is, you know, reactions. Most of the time you're not expecting that, but you have enough time to react. Let's see what it's. Alright, that's stock. This is winners semifinals. Challenge isn't working right now. This is winners semis. Clay versus Pig is the other winners semis match. Relatively less stacked bracket than some of the weeklies have been. That's a win for Foches. Two-one spades. Alright, 2-1 spades has defeated Zephyr.
Those are my 2 goals.
Okay. Spades, you're going to play versus House. Strong counter pick. Oh, it's a relatively early kill, as far as all things are considered. A pretty solid confirm. He wasn't expecting that edge cancel. It's unfortunate. That's good pressure. Yeah. That's a good mash out there. Just keeps him being honest about his overextensions. You could have, if he let go of his float, that would have covered that angle, but then he couldn't have covered up. It's unfortunate. But you gotta know that he's not looking for straight in. That could have been a huge punish. Just didn't take it. Oh, that's big. Not quite the finish that he's looking for there. Still a lot of dropped potential punishes here. Oh, that's a really good tech though. Doesn't quite get him out, but you know, makes him work a little bit more for the kill. Okay. This is really good momentum. All the momentum in Codeman's favor. That's a big back air. That's a big up air as well. I don't know how I feel about that. Oh, is he dead? Might be. No. Just barely manages to get out. Could be death? Not quite. Oh, that's a big up tilt, but not quite. That's another big up tilt, and that kills! Brings it to 1-1. Well, that could have been a bigger punish. I don't know how I feel about that in air when he had dash attack available to him. That's a good punish there, actually, because he's still landing, so with that DI, the laser, you can't just block it. He needs to air dodge out, so not quite a true punish, but it was a pretty good punish. Hard to get out of. That's a really good throw there. Everyone wants to block in the corner. That's a big percent. Now he's in knockdown percent. Good pressure and a good weight from Codeman. This is a really good situation. Keeps him in the corner. A little antsy on the punish though. Could have once he grabbed ledge, could have just waited. You know, Sheik especially Peach, especially at over 100. No real good ways to get off ledge. I don't like that roll. Not when you're on the platforms. Back to neutral. Let's see Foshes do a little bit more floats, get above laser height. Been a little while since we've had a Falco in region, so maybe he's not ready for the matchup. Looks good. Seeing Codeman keep his space. Alright, over JC. Okay.
Is challenge
over
sight
JC.
down right now, or?
It's just not working. You're gonna play the loser of Cody versus Foshes. Actually, right now it's 1-1.
Is it 3 to 5 or 2 to 3?
It is. This is 3 out of 5. Also, might be a mistake. I think you are playing. You should be playing versus. You should be playing versus. You played versus Foshes, lost, and then you should have played versus. I messed up. I think I messed up the loser swap. Because looking at this now, this probably should not have happened this way. You should play versus the loser of Clay versus Pig, and not this one. I think I messed up this
Bracket?
I think I messed up this loser's one, but you should play versus you should be playing versus the loser of
So
you should be playing versus the loser of the Pig Clay match, not this one, because you already played Foshes earlier,
Yeah.
and that was they're already seeded.
Did I play any matches that I shouldn't have played?
You did not. Well, we're already deep into losers
I
bracket.
know,
We
I know.
can't,
I'm just
stop it.
curious. Like,
This one should not have happened, and that's
Camera slam.
the first one that shouldn't have happened. This one should have happened, I think, or
I'll take your word for it. Like, I mean, I'm just curious.
I think actually this should have happened. You should have played this match. I messed up this one.
No, so we're just swap our. Can you just swap our seatings and like just continue that way?
I mean,
Like,
yeah, I can.
would that not be the best thing to do, or?
I mean, that's what I'll have to do when it comes time to
Right.
put you guys in a bracket. Yeah. I don't know. I'll have everything recorded here anyway, so.
All right.
I believe Codeman won the last match because this looks like a Foshes counter pick. Oh, that's big. No jump. It's kind of big. This is a good edge guard, yeah. Super simple, keep it simple. I like that not overextending. Just keep the space. That's unfortunate. Got shield poked by the second down smash. going to play the loser of this match.
This one.
Yep. Which I believe is currently 2-1.
2-1 who?
2-1 Code Mid. Now I believe it's 2-2.
Yeah.
2-2?
I believe so. Yep.
Awesome.
You're waiting on
Yeah,
the
yeah,
loser
I got
of the Dreamland match in the corner.
Yeah.
That's a rough draw.
Yeah, I mean, I prefer the puff. Because well, I mean, I
Would
think
you
it's-
prefer to play Pig or would you prefer to play Clay?
I prefer to play Pig
Every day?
every day. Oh yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
Have you ever played Pig before?
Yeah.
Okay.
I do well when I play Pig. I mean,
Okay.
he beats me, but I feel like I do well.
You
Disproportionately.
feel like you could beat him, as
Yeah.
opposed to you
I
feel like
don't
you have a
feel
better
like
chance
I-
versus him than Clay.
I don't feel like I could. I feel like I can, take a game off Clay, but that's about it. And I have taken a game off Clay. But I feel
Right.
like my chance, like
Your
proportion.
chances of beating Pig are higher than your chances of beating
Yeah,
Clay.
I think so.
That's reasonable.
I feel like proportionally, because I think Pig is like substantially better at this game than I am. But proportional
Right.
to how much I compare, like if
Like
you, if,
proportional to how much he beats you as opposed to how much Clay beats you.
if you control for how much better he is at this game, I think I dominate him.
That's a really bad way to say that.
Right. Yes, I agree. I agree.
Yeah. What you're saying is Pig's the better player than Clay on paper, but you do better versus Pig than Clay.
Yes, and I also feel like Pig is a lot better than me. But if all you had to watch was our matches that we've played in the past, you wouldn't think he's as much better than me than he actually is.
Right. 3-1.
So I have to play Clay.
Yes, you're
Alright.
going to play versus Clay. Actually, you guys should wait for the stream. You guys should wait for the stream. Good recovery. I don't think he meant to do that. No impact land. Good recognition. Didn't get the lasers out. Oh, that's so scary. Can't believe we went for that. No. That should be death. All right. Fire transformation really good for Goadman. Yeah, not gonna fall for those tricks. And then Foshes takes a good bit of percent for trying to catch him slipping. Yeah, they're just gonna wait it out. Get back to neutral. Yeah, good recognition, but he couldn't quite get that angle. It's anyone's game. Just trading neutral hits. Good spacing on that. That was really spooky. They're both so scared. They both roll in a lot there. Just wants to shoot the gun, just do the safest thing possible. Just pull turnips. That's how you're gonna get in. Don't want to be close to this guy. is gonna kill me. Is that not quite? Back air might have done it. Nair does not. That should do it. All right, that's a good set. Tight game 5. No. 3-2. You're gonna play versus Big in winners finals. You can wait for a little bit.
Right? Spades for him?
And yeah, you're gonna play versus Spades. Clay versus Cat Marrow. Up now. Clay, the Peach, Cat Marrow, the Ice Climbers. This is actually correct. Cat Marrow was just talking earlier about how he's not feeling comfortable at this one. He would have rather played Pig than Clay, in his own words. This is going to be unfortunate for him, because this is going to be the second Peach he's played today, losing to Foshes in winners. And then after this match, we're going to have winners finals. Okay. It's good. Relatively early kill, all things considered. These floats are what you're going to want to do. You know, with that platform at that height, I think you gotta make him respect you and just down smash him, because like at that point it'll poke beneath. You'll probably destroy his shield. This should be death. Yeah, good confirm, good confirm. That's a big separation, a lot of damage. Catches him, shielding, yeah, his shield's destroyed. That should be no Nana.
Alright, what do we got?
We got game 1, Clay versus Cat Marrow. Not looking good for Cat Marrow. This is the second Peach he's played in this tournament. Losing to Foshes in winners earlier, so.
Rough draw.
Yeah, I mean, that's like what you're going to run into in CR anyway, right?
Yeah.
You're going to have to play at least one of them at some point. And, you know, unless you're playing versus, you know, you or Pig, which would be the other two, you're going to have to run into one of the Peaches in winners.
Yeah.
But he did beat Slam earlier, so.
Yeah, I saw that.
Good for Cat Marrow. I don't think he's beaten Slam before. Granted, I don't think they played much, but last I remember, it did not look good. And I know Slam said he's pretty confident in this matchup, but this is looking like a rough start.
Can we see the chat? I popped it out.
Here. Help, I need bracket.
Bracket right now this is losers quarters, Clay versus Catmarrow. The other losers quarters is Foshias versus Spades. Winners finals is Pig versus Codeman, and the bracket for and the challenge isn't working, so I've been running the bracket by hand. Oh, that's a wobble.
That's a good start.
It's a good start to this game, yeah.
You can control the tempo now. You have
needs to keep this lead. Can't let it spiral out of control like last game.
Yeah.
I know when he was playing versus Slam, I could hear Slam mashing for the entire time he was being wobbled from the commentary station.
Yeah, I'd like to see Catmarrow throw out some more short hop up airs while Peach is floating right above him.
Yeah,
it's one of Icy's best tools.
Yeah.
To combat Peach in the air. So right there before he was holding shield and just waiting for Peach to fall down. So
yeah, but you never want to shield versus Peach, especially when she has flow cancel fair. That's coming, right?
Yeah, it's hard. But
yeah. That's a bad situation.
Like right here is a good opportunity to start throwing out those up airs.
Yeah.
He's at least just pressure a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he's like not ready to deal with any of it.
Wow.
That's a clean stock.
Yeah. All right, there we go.
Another wobble. That's kind of unfortunate. I think he misses flow cancel.
Yeah. So, on the one hand, though, it's looking pretty good for Clay. I mean, he's just gotten 2 clean wobbles in neutral, so but he's been outplaying him otherwise.
Yeah, Catmarrow hasn't really gotten a clean neutral win outside of the two not quite shield grabs, but at least one of them was a shield grab, and the other was miss execution. He got wobbled for them both, but otherwise he's only lost neutral twice, so it's looking good.
Yeah, see right here, I'm not really sure what he's looking for, like wave dash down smash.
Yeah,
it's
that's
not really
kind
there.
of.
It's like, yeah, I'd like to see more like aerial use, like at least try to wall out.
I like that grab actually, because he wave dashes, and then he sees him fall, and then he, instead of just doing the autopilot wave dash down smash, he just like reacts and turns around and grabs.
That's probably gonna be it. Oh, Shy Guys helped out.
Yeah. I like seeing Clay go for these like turnip edge guards, but I don't think they're always working out. I don't think the spacing is right on all of them. I don't think he's necessarily keeping track of his opponent's resources.
Yeah.
Necessarily.
Yeah, you're right. See, he's getting trapped in shield. You know, when the stock starts, just fair down smash, just puts him up.
Yeah, exactly. Like he's just getting these like super basic pressure.
Yeah.
That's a really early kill.
Yeah.
This could you could run this back, but it's a little rough without Nana, but doable.
Let's get a nice combo.
He's gotta not just get hit by these turnips.
Yeah.
He just took 30% from turnips for no real reason.
Okay, there we go. That's a start.
That is 5%. That's that's a little bit. That's depth though.
That's gonna be it.
Yeah. Yoshi's
Yeah,
kind of working out. I don't know. I think
would-
all of his neutral wins were wobbles. So like, what's the point in being in Yoshi's, right?
Yeah, I think I would have liked Pokemon more. Like, gives Icy
Yeah,
a little
just a bit more.
a little more
yeah.
room to wave dash around.
Get a little bit more space to work with, but it's not quite like Dreamland where you just get camped from the top flat all the time.
Well, I think he's sticking to it, so
Yeah, I mean, I guess his thought process is if he's not going to win here, he can't win anywhere.
yeah,
Which is like the reason why people like still go to the run back, right?
yeah.
Just kind of ran into that. There's no need to be that close. It's kind of weird seeing like how sometimes whiff moves are just like mindless, and some of them are baits because of the spacing. like try and bait you to punish, but you don't have enough time to punish. That's rough. This is gonna go a long time, I think. Oh, he caught it! Oh, he missed a punish though. Oh no. That's almost death. I thought he was gonna die from that actually.
Yeah.
It's a good kill though. Get the double back air.
Okay, there we go. It's like
Yeah.
the first time I've seen it.
Yeah. He like never tries to contest him in the air.
Yeah.
Which, you know, I know you're ice climbers, right? You don't have like the strongest moves to contest with, but
Yeah, but
you have to at least attempt it.
yeah, especially if you do short hop, you can it's pretty safe. Like, you know, especially if you time it fast fall well.
That was a smart air dodge. Covers the immediate turnip throw. Dot eye is not good. Catches it. I don't know if catching the dot eye there was correct, because he kind of dropped the edge guard because of it, but then he threw his dot eye away. So I don't know. He can't just be taking 40% from those.
Yeah.
Like, that's happened a lot.
Yeah, I think that right there was like he was trying to get a read to get a wobble. Maybe a little desperate at this point. So. Oh, there we go.
That's a wobble. It's a wob.
Keeping it close.
Yep. 30 to death. Okay. You know what's something that I've heard that you should do is that so if they're ending wobbles early like that, actually you can try and go for opposite decks on those, and then force them to wobble you to like 120 or like
Yeah.
like 200.
Yeah, I think they should really just up smash to end it, you know, so they can.
Possibly, yeah. If they, I think up smash is a little bit harder though, and I know it's probably a better idea, especially because especially against characters like Peach and Puff, who sometimes will try to time you out. So having that faster kill option for the guarantees, good to have. That was a good clank, but he didn't follow it up with anything. Granted, that's kind of like a rough situation. So I don't know, because if he just down smashes again and he tries to jump with like an up air, he just gets down smashed for a lot.
All right, here we go. Let's see if Catman can get a game here.
Doable. Nana's not cooperating though. That's not good. This Catmara is definitely operating under the I have to get a shield grab plan, I think.
Oh, he got
Almost.
it. Nana just didn't follow.
There was Nana got hit by something, I think, before that happened. Like it was like a wave dash grab, and Nana got hit out of it. I like what he's trying there for. He's doing like Nana bolts to try and like get him out of the air. I think that's better than what he was doing before, which is like not really anything. That might that's Nana. This is doable still, but difficult.
Another dot eyes. Oh, that was a Stitch.
No, that one I think was a dot eye. But yeah, that's a rough draw. Unfortunate. And Clay moves on to losers semifinals. Now we got winners finals on for you. We got Codeman versus Pig. Rough draw.
I mean, I could have played that better. I don't know. I just panic a lot against Peach, I feel. A lot of panic down smash and panic shield.
Yeah, that's kind of unfortunate.
I mean, but it's my fault, so like, you know. Like, it's a bad matchup. Like, don't get me wrong, it's a really bad matchup, but I don't play it as well as I could.
Yeah. I figured out what I did wrong, by the way, I think.
What did you do wrong?
So you are not supposed to go here. You're supposed to go here, and he's supposed to go here. I think I misread B and D. I just like misread which one was B and which one was D.
So what happened? Did me and like Spade switch in bracket
You
at some
and
point?
Kieran got swapped. You and Zephyr got swapped in the first round.
I mean, I think it worked out for me, I guess.
I messed up the first round when I was placing people into losers because I have them marked as B and D, and I misread B for D. I think
Who should I play?
you should have played versus Sam.
Oh, damn. I played my box.
All right, Codeman Falco.
I
For the fans, Codeman went Falco against Foshiz and he won 3-2.
hell yeah. Let's go, Cody.
Yeah, we haven't had a Falco in the region for a little while, so I think everyone's a little.
I need Falcons.
There's all of this opportunity for the bird coming in. Oh,
The only Falco I play against is Wall.
He's a good
that is your doubles money, Clay. Congratulations. Clay, congratulations for winning doubles. You know? Gotta give him the handshake. I feel good about beating Pig and Cody in doubles.
Oh yeah.
Because I think we've definitely lost to them at least once, I think.
I feel really good about my new theory about doubles.
The new theory that the characters do not cancel each other out. I think you just gotta.
Okay, but it works as singles, right? Like, if it's a Ditto, like the counterpick still really matter besides comfort, right?
Right. Yes, in a sense. However, you don't want to just ignore like what you're. Really, you have to tailor it to your game plan.
Okay, so how about like if
What's your and Fosh's game plan? Do you have a game plan? Have you like talked this out really?
no.
Then you should just go to the stage where you're both allowed to play two singles matches simultaneously.
Right.
In which case, you probably want bigger stages, but at the same time, or not bigger stages, but wider stages, so you have more room to keep them apart. So your best stage is probably FD or Pokemon in that case.
So I have a question. So let's say it's like it's a doubles Ditto where both teams have both have the same, like it's both Sheik Peach.
Sure.
Then is it? Would you say that it's just a comfort pick or however you play pick?
It's still a comfort pick. I still think you pick your stage to tailor to your game plan,
Right,
regardless. Like for example, how you would treat it in a Ditto. Like if you as like say your game plan, right? I don't think your game plan lends itself to Yoshi's story, so it's kind of weird to see you counterpick it twice, right? Because while you do benefit a lot from the stray hits.
Wait, do you mean in doubles?
No, I mean like just like your game plan in general, right? Because this is applicable to both.
Okay.
So your game plan is very ground based. You want to look for either whiffed moves or crash cancel moves or like bad aerials on shield.
I rarely go to Yoshi's again, in general. Peach is the exception.
Right.
Yeah.
Why didn't you go to Pokemon?
Why didn't I go to Pokemon?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna be honest. I kind of forgot Pokemon existed.
That's understandable.
Okay.
But like, so I think that stage would have fit what your game plan is a little bit better. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I suppose I really Icy's really suffered from fire transformation and rock transformation a lot though.
Sure, but the default Pokemon is what it's going to be most of the time, right?
Right.
And in which case, that's still good for you. And even like rock and fire don't exactly benefit Peach as much as like say a Spacey would. Right?
Oh yeah.
But
And also,
probably does benefit her more than you for the transformations. But if you're not counterpicking based on situational
and I suppose though, in a sense that like, and of course Icy's love the jungle transformation.
Right.
So I guess that's not awful.
All right, gotcha. Whew. That's Hard start for Codeman. Okay.
What does he usually go against? Pig.
He usually goes Fox versus
Fox.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but you know, do you know about the jungle transformation traction thing?
Yes, where you get. Is it less traction? Or correction.
It's
more traction, you get less distance from things. Correct?
Right. But you have less traction, so certain like if you're a character that already has not very much traction, like Ices, your wave dashes could be longer,
Right, yeah.
which is nice.
Yeah.
But not super. Like it's like the UFO in Foresight, except not nearly as extreme.
Right, so it's less traction on.
Yeah.
Yes. I thought it was. For whatever reason, I thought it was more because I know that you can like wave shine certain characters on that stage that you can't wave shine.
So yeah, but like the reason with Fox, the reason okay, so I know a decent amount about this because of the Luigi Discord.
Right. Sure.
But the reason Fox can't is because your initial movement speed. If you start walking, you will gain movement slower, and when you're wave shining, a lot of like the movement that comes from it is your initial. You walk forward for a moment during your wave shine to get that like good distance, you know.
Oh wait. Okay. Yeah.
So if you walk,
right. You get you get a little extra wave dash distance out of your wave shine, and that would be why you get the wave shine on that
Yeah,
stage.
yeah.
Right. For whatever reason, I was thinking that the shine would like send them a little bit less distance.
Melee lies.
it would actually. If
They
little
say
bit,
it
yeah.
doesn't, but it does.
absolutely.
If I up smash Peach at 70 on Yoshi, she should just fucking die. She's not allowed to live.
Alright.
Did
She's
she
not
hit?
allowed to.
Okay. Did she hit?
Down.
She did not hit down.
No, did
She
she
did
hit
not
Shy
hit
Guy?
Shy Guy. She just fucking can live them.
That's not a lie.
I hate it.
That's just
It's a lie
you
in
not
my
killing
heart.
at 70.
Yeah, hey, man.
I
Yeah,
have the strongest
I'm
up smash.
sorry.
I want to kill at
I'm
70.
I'm sorry your up smash is.
Fox would
You're
kill.
right. Your up smash should be stronger. What the fuck?
Fox would kill.
No,
No, it wouldn't.
I know it's weaker, but it would have killed. Like
Yeah,
like emotion.
yeah. Foxy would have
Okay,
killed.
I didn't understand what you were saying, but now I
It's a frame faster. It's a frame faster, so he would have one less frame to react.
Yeah,
it would have
exactly. Oh,
That might have
Didn't
killed.
kill?
I don't-
See?
Well, that was
That should just kill.
Does he
Pop
go
should just
down?
die.
no. It's just it's 100. It's not. That would. Yeah, it was. It's not that. It's not
I
that
think
good.
if Pop's percent is above 100, they should just die from it.
Oh,
That would have been sick.
let's go.
I kind of agree with that. I think like once Buff gets, I think that's like the way to like make her like a true glass cannon. Because glass cannons are kind of broken in this game. That's why Spaceys and Buff are both really good.
I feel like Falco is glass cannon, and Pop.
Marth is just a metal cannon.
No, Marth's not a glass cannon because that implies that he dies early.
No, I said he's a metal cannon. He's just a
cannon.
Yeah, he's just a cannon.
He's just a normal kid.
He's just a normal cannon.
No, he's just like
As
he's
opposed
just
to
a.
cannon, which is a glass like piece of shit.
He's dead. He's
Let's
dead.
go.
Oh, let's go, Cody.
Let's go, Cody.
Brought it to Fox. What are they just thinking about? Oh, we got the Peach Shadow already started. Oh, jeez.
Wait, so you mean to tell me if I beat Clay, I just would
We
have
can
to fight
probably,
my prize
we can probably run a whole Buster bracket before
Okay.
we're done. That's best of 5, right? Hell yeah.
Yeah, that is best of
Yeah,
5.
all right. Oh, maybe it won't go to game 5.
If only I'd be in phone.
Who knows? Maybe it'll be only 20 minutes.
If I'd be in phone, we might be on game 2.
Why didn't you do it?
Because I suck.
I mean, was it? I mean, how did the games go for your first phone?
So first game I won by like, I think it was 1 stock. Second game I lost by 2 stocks. And then games 3 and 4 I lost by 1 stock.
So you had two losses under your account,
Yeah,
right? Okay.
it was sad.
Yeah, I imagine the Dreamland game probably is what he went. Was probably not worth winning.
He went Dreamland and missed the wave dash and played like trash.
Just up smash. It's a good bit of percent, but
Yeah, I don't know.
could have got a little more. Still your up smash. It's unfortunate.
Lasers uncertain.
Yes, lasers unstable your other boots.
You know what? You know
Yeah,
what?
Each laser is
That's why
actually
lasers are busted. Like
each
it's
laser actually
that must be.
yeah, each laser actually does like 10%.
12%. Yeah, like it's insane.
Oh, holy shit!
Sniped him.
Wow.
Lasers don't do percent because they do percent. They do percent because they make other moves do percent. Like
Yeah.
it's weird.
Why?
It's hard to explain to people who don't understand.
I was thinking
The
maybe
game,
it does
actually.
kill, but I just nailed him. But no, those are the only upgrades I have. Everything else is like.
Yeah.
That's brutal.
Yeah, they do it too.
Okay. Good 20%.
Don't forget to charge it.
The first time I,
I mean,
met
if he didn't charge it, it would have done less damage than up throw bear.
It's all we need. It's a king.
Almost.
Holy shit.
Streamlabs.
Fuck the land. Fuck Mango Land.
Almost.
We need another
What's
one.
Cody looking for here?
This is one.
Yeah, no,
This is.
I was just saying.
I know.
50, I
Cody's looking for the
I've
pound. I
actually
see.
thought about
So
this.
does anyone here think this is not the worst puff skin?
That this is not the worst
Flower's
puff
pretty
skin?
good.
Yeah, I think this is the worst one.
It's worse.
Naked
No,
Puff
it's
is the worst.
Naked
Naked Puff
Puff's worse.
is Naked is always worse.
Why?
Naked Puff is so much worse.
Naked's
Why?
bad.
I love naked puff.
I don't know. Actually, I think Naked beats.
That's easily one of the worst skins in this game.
Naked Puff.
What's wrong? Okay, so what's the problem with naked puff?
It's cursed.
It's mostly just that she's like.
Fucked up.
It's mostly just like
She's
looking
just
at.
raw.
Yeah, she's just like she's not wearing anything.
So you mean to tell me, like,
And
if
for
would you rather I show up to this tournament in the total nude or with a headband?
The headband. Headband.
Absolutely, the
Accessories.
headband. Absolutely the headband.
Yeah,
Somehow
Is it that much better?
Yes, it's that much better.
No,
absolutely that much
Pikachu,
better.
Like, it's like there's like more features on his body.
Yes.
Puff is just like a raw ball. It's just like nothing.
Yeah.
Pikachu's got like the line
He's
going on.
got the
He's got a tail. He's got all this shit.
He's got this.
I like, but I do think that this is.
No.
I think that the headband's pretty
Puff is
good
just
actually,
one color.
but it's not her best color.
My personal favorite is the hibiscus flower.
The flower's
Flower's all right. I think the bow's pretty good. Actually. The bow and the crown are both.
If I
good.
were-
Crown's so
if I
good.
were doing
The reason I
order,
dislike
would
the
go-
bow is because there's no like there's if there's
You can
physics
go
to it, there's barrel
flower,
organic.
crown,
Because I feel like a bow
bow,
would have more
By
physics
far,
to it
the
than
worst
it does.
goose take is that Daisy
just looks
is
like a
quote,
rock.
the best
It looks like
skin
a
in
bow-
the
like a
game.
bow-shaped
Not just like the
rock.
best
I don't
skin,
see. I don't hate that. I don't hate
the
that
best
take.
skin in the game.
I don't hate that take.
Yeah. It's really
I
fun.
cannot agree with that.
I would say that you can say that Daisy is the best skin in the game as long as you say it's also the worst speech skin.
I'm fine with that.
No, that's
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 really
objectively contradictory.
Yeah, but that makes it way funnier.
It is a funny take,
That's a
but
solid
it is
take.
not a. That is a sour take.
No, it's not. That's not contradictory.
Yeah, it
It's
is.
not. It's
contradictory.
not. I don't agree with that statement.
Well, it can't be the best skin in the game if there are other peach skins that are better than it.
Alright.
If the pool is
Hear me
just
out.
the-
Hear me out. Hear me out. Right now, Pig is gonna win this tournament,
But he's also.
unless Cody does. But that's not my point.
What? What the fuck are you
But
saying?
but
What are you
Tesla can beat Pig.
Okay.
So like
No. We're not doing this.
there could be a
This is
weapon
different.
triangle of skins.
No, this is
No, that's not how this works.
no skins.
Not like
There's
that.
no like matchup
What's
difference.
the aggro control of fucking the skin?
You can say that like
Aggro control and combo.
So here's the thing, I actually
The aggro and control and combo of skins is whether or not you prefer minimalism, a lot of color, or like just really
Daisy is
really
definitely
cohesive.
aggro.
it's been shown that like
Daisy is absolutely.
Daisy is absolutely a lot of color.
Yeah, it's aggro.
it has been shown by
It's
some
like default Fox is like control.
Default Fox is definitely just minimalism.
Yeah.
I think it looks good.
I
that's-
think all the Fox
And then like
fine.
maybe like red Falcon.
I think all the Fox colors
like red
are ass,
Falcon.
but I've warmed up to default Fox.
I completely agree with that statement.
I've switched. I think all Fox colors are not good except for default, which is above average.
That is exactly my opinion.
Okay, so
I
like,
think green
okay.
is the second best. But
I think green would actually be a good skin if he had like better shoes.
the boots, the Christmas boots are problem.
well, they're not boots, they're his legs.
Well, okay, but they could just be like white or black, right?
it's
And
just
they'd
like,
be better.
Did he-
No, it's
Did he-
iron, but it got
Did
rusty.
he paint his boots
So
red?
here's the question.
Like, did he brown?
It's fresh.
I like the idea that he has
It's really
multiple
funny if he's
prosthetic
spray
legs.
painted them.
he has multiple fast.
So why doesn't he just wear the ones that look good?
How do you not? You should.
Oh!
Oh!
So,
Go!
So
Let's go.
Let's go.
like
This might.
there was I was looking at something about it like a while back about like
Join the ranks of Tesla.
fighting games and MOBAs and like colors and how color of characters
Like color
affects
theory
people.
or
Yeah.
whatever?
And how
Okay.
color affects
Like
people.
color theory in terms of like
Affects
how
people's
it affects
performance.
people's okay.
Right, and red
Sure.
makes people play more aggressively, like instinctively.
Sure.
Right?
That's fair.
So I feel like that would
Just play Red Fox.
yeah, just play Red Fox. And you're
But
better.
Red Fox
hate
is
Red
like the
Fox.
worst color
Yeah,
of
it is.
his.
I completely-
Like easily the worst.
and that will fill you with rage.
Let's fucking go.
It's just a bad color. It's not even red.
It's orange.
It's like
it's shitty orange.
it's like
bad.
like and his pants are like shit brown. Like come
Yeah,
on.
it looks awful.
Alright, I don't know how you guys feel about this take, but I really hate Falcon.
Valentine Falcon?
I don't. It's not a good color, but it's definitely an ironically good color.
Yeah, I think it's
See, but I hate like the ironic humor. That's like such
Oh,
a
I'm
it's
sorry,
such a
we can't do
zoomer
Yeah,
thing.
it's like
What? There's nothing zoomer about
No,
Hacks.
no, no,
it's
no,
like
no.
what
Everything. Oh my god,
Hacks
Hacks
is the
is
least
such a
zoomer.
zoomer.
No!
Yes.
I actually completely
Alright. Hear me out, hear me out.
No, zoomer.
I'm at Gigahog Era or some shit in Connecticut. And I overhear Hacks talking, he says, guys, I found this
You were at
great
Gigahog Era?
cafe. Yeah.
I was there too. I didn't see it.
Yeah.
Well,
Because I didn't know you were.
Okay, that
I
makes
wasn't
sense.
gonna talk to Mason, sorry.
okay, that's fair.
Someone should just like. Oh my god.
Anyways, Hacks sits
I
down.
mean, Ash, when he plays a real character.
Oh jeez, where did that last stock go?
Hacks
Did you get
sits
arrested?
down at the entrance and talks for 15 minutes about this new vegan coffee place he found, which promises to get you energized without any side effects from caffeine because they're specially home brewed foreign import coffee. He's talking about how he thought that was optimal. That is such a fucking zoomer thing.
No.
I
Listen,
can't.
It's not. It's like
with
like-
Hacks, like,
Him calling it optimal
Coffee,
is
they just
really.
that was sick.
Go!
Slide off. We
I mean,
can narrow down.
That was fucking tight. No!
Don't get us.
Oh, you could have jab reset him.
Yeah,
By the way,
react.
this going on right here is the absolute worst thing for these two.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
No!
Oh shit! I forgot we're commentating.
I mean,
Yeah.
this is shit to your comment.
So that was.
That's okay. It's okay.
No,
Let's
let's
talk about.
No, what?
Let's talk about.
Why is
Ireland's-
commentary is sick?
Let's
No,
talk about
let's
Ireland's week
No,
there.
let's continue talking about colors
Exactly.
in Melee and how a majority of them suck, but there are a lot of good ones.
Alright,
like
no, but
all
I
of
wanna talk
Valkyries
about-
except for default.
Okay,
You like
Code
blue
Man.
better than people.
I like blue a lot better than default.
so let's
I think obviously green and red are hype as fuck.
Yes.
Yeah. And then I think that I like.
I just think that default has like the worst pants in the world.
I think default is still better than every Fox game.
I like I personally like red a lot.
I don't know if it's better than Fox's default, but I think
Yeah, they're in a
He
combo.
looks
they're
like
like the same tier. I think.
Fox and
Fox has a
red
lot of good
skin.
ones. I don't like green.
That's almost
I,
dead.
I don't like red.
You almost got it.
Oh.
Fox's red skin would be like if Fox was a British redcoat
Holy shit.
Yeah, actually.
Oh fuck.
during the like.
It's almost looking for grab.
That's it. Go.
Don't throw it so great.
jeez.
You'll be sad. Emerald is a beautiful color and really expensive.
It doesn't fucking matter, dude. I have plenty of money.
Can I have some? Can I have some?
I feel bad for laughing at that, to be honest. It's-
No,
he doesn't feel good.
That's really that's a really
He doesn't
funny
feel
thing
good,
to
and I'm
say.
sorry that I
Oh
laughed
my
at that. but, like,
God.
Better, I have lots of money.
That's really funny. Holy-
What a tilt flex.
Oh my god.
That weak nair that pushed him off the platform to the shielding, that was fucking sick. I love that.
Oh
I
man.
don't know who to root for, honestly, in that match.
I mean, as soon as he
I
did the
know
weak
you
hit there, I
and
didn't care about my
well, and
balance.
that is
I
not
just,
very well.
I just thought that was good.
You just want to see
So
weekend
I'm
air
just kinda
upside.
like, I don't know.
Yes! But no, it's not that it was a
That
weak
is
nair
that is
up
that is
smash.
definitely a privilege combo as well.
Would you
too.
do
It wasn't,
So, like,
no, the nair
would
didn't
you
connect.
do
He
that
shielded it and he
or-
got pushed off the platform.
Oh, and then he got
took the
hit by the up
smash.
smash. Yeah.
It was beautiful. That's like my favorite
I
setup.
think I would have been disappointed, but
Yeah.
to be honest, I
That was still winners, right?
That was winners finals.
Winner both like lose controller with like he's still in the tournament.
I don't think he's ever like actually fully thrown his controller.
He's considered
He's
it.
he's memed it a few times, I think. But I can tell he's at least a little bit pissed.
So I'm gonna be honest. Like my heart kind of like tensed up. Like you know that tension you get in your chest when like something is gonna happen. That's what happens.
We've really lost a lot of
You know?
like controller throwing in this region. I really think that.
I don't think I can.
No, we
have some wobbles
so
on
we
the
lost.
controller.
There were 2 people that were big controller throwers that
Kikaho, by the way, if you know.
that either graduated RPI or
should get, like,
left before you guys were here.
So
So
if
like you don't know.
Yeah,
Neither of you know Ben. Neither of you know Corey. Both of whom were.
I feel like I've definitely heard of
See, I could never imagine myself.
You might have met Ben at a.
But I
at
can
a-
imagine myself like punching a chair and just fucking.
You might have met Ben at like one of the bigger tournaments because I know he graduated the same time around that.
Would
I think I don't remember if he graduated the same
would
time as
anybody have a
Jason
unique
or
if I just, like,
if
brought a
he
mattress every Tuesday so
uh,
controllers at it.
because I think
'Cause I wouldn't do
it
it.
was the same time that Jason
I think
graduated.
people would be fine.
Ben also graduated.
Me bringing in a
I've
mattress.
met like.
What happens here besides Melee in this room?
In this room?
I met Steven Beal. That's the key.
No, we should just. We should
So
just
you mean to
hang
tell me a
punching
mattress
bag.
couldn't stay here?
This is what?
You should hang a punching bag.
Why?
If anybody's ever salted, they can just punch the shit out.
My solution was just
I would
have a
love
mattress
to
to
do
throw
that.
controllers at.
Like I
Then you
close
can bring one.
a close set and I kick the shit out of it.
Alternatively,
We can handle
We
our
just-
emotions.
no. Alternatively, we slay one of these paintings that Mancow has graciously painted for us.
Wait, how painted these?
Yes, these are all Mancow originals.
Who's Mancow?
I can't tell if you see this.
Exactly. You know what? Exactly.
You know what? Good question.
Fuck Mancow.
Are these actually?
Bad take, but
No,
I'll
we're
let
not
you
showing up.
have the
We're
take.
not showing up. That's what I
sure.
think.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I don't mean because a legend.
That's actually really cute.
You know, I'm pretty sure I'm net positive from doubles this semester. Actually.
No,
I think this is like game 3.
No.
No.
So you're saying
I've
doubles
only
is
seen
better?
3 stages
might.
going on.
Yeah, that's probably game 3.
You're saying that running smash.
Either game 3 or game 4.
I've only seen 3 stages, so I don't know. I saw FOP.
We're gonna do losers finals after this. Yeah. Once the winner of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's. I don't want to make them switch in the middle of a set. That's kind of. Yeah, the stream is open if you wish to play here, but I would never do. I would never tell someone to do it. In fact, I'll only do it if Phocius wins this game to stop the momentum. I gotta have my allegiance.
Has Clay beaten Pig? I feel like he has, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
He has beaten Pig.
Has Foe beaten?
No.
Okay.
I have not beaten Foe or Clay.
Yeah.
I heard some false info on the mic saying I'd never beaten Slam before, by the way.
I don't think you. I don't think you beat him before today.
I played 3 games with him. I'm 2-1.
Are you?
Yeah.
If challenge was up, I could fact check this.
Well, no, Sam was
Yeah.
talking with him about it, and he said 1-1.
1-1.
You guys talked. You talked about
Yeah, we were 1-1 before a game today.
Yeah. So it's not a matter of fact checking. Sam
Probably better for me to start counting
Yeah,
all my
yeah.
records against the floaties this year.
Because
Not
the
last
first game we
year.
played, it was close.
Not good.
I lost. First
Listen,
game.
if you count
the second
my-
game we played,
don't
oh my
worry, if you
God,
count my
he was gonna beat
lifetime
me,
versus Clay,
and
I'm
he was-
like
I
8-1
kind
or
of
something,
fell
or
in
like
the
8-2.
like whatever. He fast fell off the platform, and he was gonna be able to recover, but I sniped him with an ice block, and he just died at like 6. It was awful.
That's
And
beautiful. You outplayed him.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
all it is.
My favorite way to outplay people is grabbing them.
Whoa.
Hey, whoa.
Let me guess. You like?
I see just want to play neutral.
Yeah.
That's it. It's like ultimate.
Let's just get back to neutral, bro.
See, the main
Back to neutral.
like the main reason I don't want wobbling to be banned is because it can't be nearly as hard if wobbling is banned. Like realistically, there's no way I can approach a meeting with bad ICs anymore.
I definitely think that I would not camp you anywhere nearly as hard
Play is the
if
best
I did
tournament
not get
ever.
wobbled.
Yeah.
But if you see me in tournament, catch me on the top platform for
Yeah,
the entire set.
I know. That's how she does it.
Camera. What was your Shine 2019 bracket like?
Did you start against RC like I did?
I played a Peach. I lost to a Peach first of all in Shine 2019. Shine 2019. Shine 20.
Shine 20 this year.
Yeah, Shine 20 this year. The most recent Shine. Yeah, so I played I lost to a Fox. I beat a Falco. I lost to a Peach.
What about in pools? What was your
That wasn't Fools, I think.
That was pools.
Didn't you get out of pools?
No, that was Shine 2018. I got out of round 1 pools.
Alright. What was your bracket then like?
I lost to somebody. I beat a bunch of people.
Stitch.
Right. Fish didn't show up. So I got that. I got that W. Because Vish didn't show up. Yeah, he didn't show up. So I beat Vish.
Wait.
And I got out of losers. And then I had to play.
Vish, this sounds familiar. I think that was Teslic's pool.
Tesla. Yeah, I beat
You
Tesla.
beat Teslic to get out of pools. Yes! Yes!
I beat Tesla. Wait,
That's
did he complain about an Icy's Wild Player or something?
No, I
No, I remember this because I remember that Teslic got his round
Is he
one.
Mark? Is he Mark?
Yeah.
I beat Tesla. Yeah, I remember that.
You beat Teslic.
bracket.
Hell yeah!
You beat Tesla?
I got out of round 1 pools. So let's
I
be
beat
clear.
Tesla in a money.
Who did he beat?
Tesla. Yeah.
Teslic.
And Bish.
Tesla.
I
I'll
guess.
money match Tesla.
I was about to say this sounds very familiar.
I'll money match Tesla in a best of 5, but he starts with 2 wins.
Wait, so how do we know this Tesla person? Who's Tesla?
Pat?
Good old Teslic.
He's pretty good.
Latrick?
Is he good? I don't know. I only played him once. I only played him once.
Latrick.
I am convinced that if I played him, a 4-stock might happen.
See, Hank has known Tesla.
Yeah, I would agree.
Hank has known Tesla for a long time.
Teslic was a person that used to go to school around the
Time
area.
his high school VR.
Yeah, he went to high school in this area, and
Wait, Tesla.
Is he a meme or is he good?
Like it's a bunch of kids who
Or
can't
yes.
dash, yeah.
what?
Is he a meme or is he good? Or is he like, yeah?
I was serious when I said that 4-stock thing.
I would seed him like bottom 2 of this tournament.
Okay.
He's a meme.
Okay. He's
He
a
also.
He also beat Pig One
Recently.
playing half box that set.
Pig got F smashed so many times.
Why do you PM him?
Bad Fox game and then a bad pumpkin. And then
I know, but it was really funny,
So I couldn't,
right?
it was pretty funny, I have to admit.
I couldn't tell if he was not very good
It would
or
have
if
been
he
funny
was
if it was
like
any
no
other bad
offense to
player,
him.
but I
Or if
think
he was
that,
skin
like,
wobbled.
Tesla
Or if he
is, like,
if
such
he was
a
ices
dumb
in a
meme
major.
already.
You know what I mean?
I
Yeah,
feel
yeah.
like,
sure,
like
sure.
Tesla is so
I feel like if you won, no,
To me, that means that you like could not tell what his skill level was. That's
Yeah.
how I interpret that.
Yeah. That's exactly how I.
Tesla-
But that's how I feel when I only play somebody once. I'm like, I don't know. Do you just not know how to play
And then,
ices?
my
Or
favorite, so I was
like if I
playing-
body
so,
somebody, I'm like, I don't know if you don't know how to play against
the
ices
week
or if
after,
you
I
don't know how to
think,
play the
like,
game.
I was playing
You know what I
friends
mean?
with Tesla because he's friends
I guess
with
it's
Hank,
fair,
who, like, showed
yeah.
up. I didn't play
Because
friends
I
with
don't know, a lot of
him
people
for 2
don't know how to
hours.
play against ices for
He's
no
like,
reason.
a couple times, like, oh, I'm just playing so bad. Oh, you're just cheating.
And then you come see like the
game
first
4?
person, at least I think.
have you seen that meme where
No,
it's like,
Tesla is the Crimson Blur. They are the same person. He is.
He's our Blur.
He
He's
is-
our
Does
Blur.
he believe
loves Marth to death. Thinks that he's like actually sick and needs to get better. Actually, a total busker.
does he think Pikachu's 4th best?
All I need to do is lose to a Kirby, and
They're
like
like the
that's.
same human being.
Have you seen Moon Knight versus Crimson Blair?
I've not.
Scarves.
I've seen a little. I've seen enough of that set.
It was.
I'm ready for Prime.
He wasn't even playing Kirby that well. like, I don't know.
Sure. Yeah.
Like I don't know how. I mean, I don't know what good Kirby gameplay looks like, but
Kieran,
Well, yeah, Moon Knight's not a Kirby main.
Kieran,
I don't know who Moon
could my
Knight is.
Ganon
I
beat
think he was a
Tesla?
Falcon main.
What?
Could my Ganon beat Tesla?
Probably.
Marth is the only character I can fight with Ganon.
Well, I mean, if you can. Then.
He's dead. Whoa! Let's go.
Let's go play.
Woo!
Let's
Wait,
fucking
who
go
won?
play.
Clay. What was the score? What's the score?
Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah.
All right, we got Clay coming up. Losers finals.
Playing losers.
Pig.
What was the second?
3-1.
All right.
So this could happen. It's happened before, but it was best of 3, I believe.
We've seen.
My prediction is, I'm gonna say same score that it was in winners, 3-1. If Clay plays patient, I don't think he'll have. I think he'll at least take one game, and then probably lose another close game on a counter pick.
I have a question. How do you feel about freezing stadium? Do you think there's anything inherently wrong about modding the game, or there's something sanctimonious about pure melee?
That's a loaded question.
Right. Yes, it definitely is. But answer to the best of your ability. I mean, like, do you? I don't mean like sanctimonious, but like
Yeah, I know what you mean. I'm pretty sure.
I didn't mean to load it that way, but I understand why. Yeah, I didn't mean to load it that way. Because here's the thing about I guess what I'm asking is a rule set change that can be done within vanilla melee any different inherently than a rule set change that is a mod?
I'm gonna say yes. I think there is. I think we should try not to mod the game if possible, but we already use UCF.
Right.
But UCF is like a hardware fix. I don't think we should. Anything that's like a serious soft mod, like in that case, I think we should also take wobbling out.
I think
if we're going to freeze stadium, I think we should also take wobbling out. I think we should also patch freeze glitch.
Oh God, I would love freeze glitch to be patched because
I would actually like freeze glitch to be legal instead of wobbling. And you just F smash them like 5 times or something, and then it's over.
5 fully charged F smashes.
Yeah, you just F smash them like 4 times, and then you have to grab them and hit them out of it.
I mean, I could do it. I could freeze glitch.
I think
well.
freeze glitches are hard, or at the very least a little bit harder to set up.
I mean, and also they're frame perfect.
Well, yeah. So I think it's reasonable. It's not a difficult enough technique to the point where.
Let me put it to you this way. I think if wobbling is going to be banned, I would like it to be modded out. I wouldn't want it to be just don't wobble.
No, I agree. I think you should just get rid of it.
I think the other
if you're gonna mod the game.
And another good way, I guess, to get rid of wobbling is just have every set played that has an ICs in it, just have a level 1 CPU in there. Because they're not actually going to do anything except interrupt wobbles.
I mean,
that's a really bad take. I'm definitely kidding. I think it'd be, it would stop wobbles and it would not do much else.
Just give the other person a nana. Everyone gets a nana now.
Okay, but here's actually, I wonder how hard that would be to make. Is the way that Nana is coded, is she just a popo in a sense that follows 6 frames behind with some exceptions in how she works?
Yeah, she is.
She's a popo that follows 6 frames behind, basically.
Yeah, she's a duplicate character that follows 6 frames behind and has, when separated, has a different behavior based on the percent taken.
Yeah.
That's basically. That is how Nana works. Nice. I'd like to see him use the sword.
Oh, it's funny in the first Clay Pig game, I saw the Dreamland game start, and it was just like
he's dead.
It was immediately a turnip pull, and it was just
I thought he pulled a bomb. Because I saw the little black face on that turnip, and I was like, oh my god.
I swear, Clay is one of those Peach players that cheats with turnips and gets good luck.
Have you ever played? You've played versus Foshes. You cannot believe this.
Do you think Foshes has better luck?
I've seen Foshes pull just as many stitches, and I've seen him pull. I've seen Foshes pull. I've seen both Foshes and Clay pull some disgusting shit.
There was a game they played like 3 weeks ago, I think. I haven't been here in a while. But a game they played 3 weeks ago where they both turned a turnip at the same time and they were bombs. And it was like,
Yeah,
I don't know.
they both.
But like in my first game against Foshes, I was set to take like the first game, but then Stitch happens.
Unfortunate. Misses ledge grab. Goes into battlefield.
I really like that Sing tech, by the way, where you can grab it backwards. I think that's really cool. Like it's
just
I
like
think it's a cool hard character.
Yeah. It's a little neat thing. It just happens
Well,
to
I think it, like,
grab ledge out of it.
I think it's like it's.
I think
neat
it's probably coded as a recovery, where you can still like grab ledge during it as a result.
Yeah.
Same with, I think your rollout is also
yeah.
probably coded
That's
the
the
same way.
ledge. I mean, I just think like it just synergizes well with the rest of her kit in a way that probably wasn't intended. You know what I mean?
I mean, a little bit, yeah, but there's a lot of little things about this game. You can't like, I don't think you can really attribute everything perfectly.
Yeah. So what set is this?
This is Losers Finals, and they both get payout. They played in winners. It was 3-1 pick.
This is Losers Finals, you said?
Yes. No, it's a mistake. There's no way that. I don't think he intended that, but if he did, then.
Codman's in Grand.
Codman is in Grand Finals winner's side. That's game 1 to pick. If you don't mind rocking it solo, I'm gonna grab a drink.
I'm sure. Guess I'm rocking it solo.
It's like they used to like go to like fast short hop lasers.
That's really nice.
Oh jeez.
Yeah. I was curious about what you were gonna say.
I think if that happened to me, I would I'd have left the setup.
You're letting him.
I'd have left the setup.
I
I'd
don't
just
know.
taken third place and be like, all right, I'm good.
I mean, I rarely do that kind of stuff, but I would understand it there.
Holy.
Why hold down? Right? Are you supposed to just like?
So like I think I know what he was trying to do. What he was trying to do was tech the first hit and rest him again. But like,
I don't know if the risk reward was there.
he's memeing. That's what I've interpreted it as.
I mean,
But I think it was really funny when he got hit by every single hit
yeah.
and took a full like 60% from it.
I mean, to be fair, that happened to me a lot when I played Clay, because I hold down a lot generally.
You gotta recognize when it's like
Well,
how to change the way you play to reflect
yeah, I
certain
know.
players and certain characters.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not complaining. Like, I'm not saying it's unfair. I'm just saying that's a thing that I fuck up. But like, yeah, well, I don't know. I just crouch cancel a lot of stuff, and there aren't very many characters that like it.
There are definitely
It really
characters that
hurts.
have good true punishes for down smash or for holding down.
Yeah, and it's like,
I hope you get
Fox.
stomped into oblivion. For
Oh,
doing
I
that.
definitely get. I mean, okay, I don't hold down that much against Falcon. I have learned that one.
So why did you get hit for like 30 to 40% down smashes? Like
I haven't
a
learned that
lot
one.
of
I don't know.
them.
I haven't learned that one.
It's usually like the first one people learn.
So I actually haven't played that many Peaches, but I've played a lot of Falcon. Do you know?
Fair.
There's a Falcon player in Connecticut named Nibbity.
What's his guy again?
Nibbity.
Okay.
He's very good. Do you know? And I see his name's Toucan.
I've heard of him. Yes.
He's a very, very strong player. He just doesn't
Right.
go a lot. And Nibbity
Yes.
and Toucan are like best buds.
Okay.
So they play a lot of melee together.
Right. Yes.
And Nibbity the Falcon, I had when we went to Shine 2017 and Shine 2018, I played like 20 hours of melee with him, like each time. Like so, I got quite good at the Falcon matchup, or not really good at the Falcon matchup, just less bad at the Falcon matchup. I still think I'm quite bad at the Falcon matchup, if I'm being honest.
Yes. Really. This is Codeman brought an open mic that we can use this week. So.
Oh really? That's great.
Yeah. In the future, I might just end up bringing my own mic. I guess it's not too much of a hassle, but
Wait, where is the mic?
the mic, it's this.
Oh, I thought that was a camera.
It is a camera. This is losers finals.
Really?
The challenge wasn't working, so I have all the brackets by hand.
With minimal mistakes.
There was one mess up, but
I think one is minimal.
one is too many. But
Well, I can. If I said minimal, right? Like if it's no mistakes, you say no mistakes. You don't say minimal mistakes.
Hold up. Sure, I'll do that for you, Billy. There you go. That is the current status of bracket. I misread one of the letters and accidentally swapped one of the first losers matches.
So who would I have played? If I hadn't played,
If you hadn't played your losers round one,
Slam.
You should have played versus Spades,
Okay.
and
I've always I don't
Zephyr
think
should have played versus Slam, but then you should have also played, and then you should have played versus
Let's say I beat Space.
House if you won that one.
Whose house?
He's Spacey. I don't remember which. And then you would have played Clay as
Whose house? Green hoodie.
yes.
Okay. So whatever. I'm
All
pretty
right.
much.
So now we've got Pig versus Codeman. Play. Here you go.
See that episode I did as a rest fund? I went like, I smashed down, I thought, an A to try to down smash.
Oh,
But I just, I don't know how it happened.
I did not notice the forward tilt. I would have definitely said something loudly and probably hurt your feelings.
Alright, so this is a run back.
This is grand
This is the
finals.
most RPI way to do a bracket. Yeah, in a text editor.
So wait, who here are
Oh wait,
RPI
did he put
students?
that in the wrong place? Okay, hold on. Dude, if I just give me $0.
I guess like everybody signed, like who signed that? Is it just RPI?
Hold up, let me see who's got the signature on it. Alright, let's read all the signatures that are on it. There's Mancow, there's Jacob, there's Darwin, there's Wally, there's Jason, there's Billy, there's Cody. What?
I don't think I'm on there.
I see you on here somewhere. I don't know. I don't remember if you signed this, but or 'cause I don't remember if we showed it to you. I see Hank on here. I see.
Okay, I'm not actually CR anyway.
That's no. Don't say that.
That's actually really perfect.
No, definitely.
You're like the most CR.
Dude, I move so often
I'm like the one true CR.
Yeah.
that like
But this is mostly RPI. It looks like.
Like 4 and raise CR, 2 still like
alright, Pig taking that in a 4-stack.
Gambit was here. That's. Thank you, Darwin. Rose is on here. We have the classic Nightmare Catalyst, aka Michael Yang. We have, let's see here, Shiggy's on here, Raz is on here, Ted's on here, Kieran's on here, GSO's on here.
What do you have to do to be eligible to sign the CR dollar?
We found this dollar on the floor at Shine somewhere, and then we picked it up and decided that this is now the CR dollar and that everyone was going to sign it.
So it had to have been in Shine. That's a shame.
I think other people can, we can,
Nah, it looks pretty
we'll still
tacky.
take other signatures, but
I will not do it now. I will only do it if I'm here long enough.
DB, because I don't know who that is, but Pig, you are on there. You're right below Clay, at the very bottom center of the dollar.
I don't have a region really. I move so often that saying I have a region is like inappropriate. You know?
You gotta have some boys, right?
Well, of course I have, but I have some boys everywhere though. You know,
I mean, sure.
like,
But, like, you know,
I suppose Connecticut would really be the place I most.
yeah, like wherever you spend most of your time is probably.
Yeah, I guess it'll be Connecticut. All right, keep your dirty capital region dollar away from me.
Okay. I see how it is.
No RC today.
There is no RC today.
I'm very observant.
Yeah,
doesn't he
did
usually
show up in the chat, but you know.
So who here is actually an RPI student?
In this room right now, Clay, Spades, Kieran, me.
And Kieran is.
JC was here earlier. He's also RPI.
Kieran is
Zephyr.
Zephyr.
There was someone else was here. Oh, Sam also is RPI, but he's not here right now. So we had 6 people that were RPI that were here today, and half the bracket was RPI. Hold up. Is our entire, pretty much our entire CSL team shows up every weekly?
I show up every weekly I can.
It's been a couple weeks since you were here last, though, right?
When I first showed up, I came every week, and then I had to not do it for a couple weeks just because, you know, most.
I guess you had like stuff going on. I imagine.
Yeah, I come when I can. You know, I come when I can.
It's like you don't need an excuse to not show up for the weekly or anything, you know.
I don't need an excuse to never show up again.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah, like
it.
you know.
It would just be strange.
It would be strange.
A little bit of an overextension, but I like trying to pressure there. But I don't know if you want to chase as hard as he did.
I don't know. Like those lasers, I would have tried to recover.
Nah, I don't. Those lasers are usually better because if you can just hold it and roll, usually you're better off just taking that little extra percent.
I mean, yeah, but there's always the
Oh,
chance.
that was a big miss.
So I there's something I think is gonna happen, but I don't want to say it because people are listening. Like they can clearly hear us.
Just do it. Say it. Say it.
I think it's spotlight dress.
What?
I don't know. I was the way he was putting himself. I feel like a spotlight dress is now.
Okay.
It's the way he was like putting
Call
himself in.
All right, that's the trade. Last stock, game 1.
It was a good trade though.
It was. I think Pig has started doing that less since he's gotten a better punish game.
I still think the trade was worth it. Like what?
The trade is still like good, but that's okay. That's good. Good.
Oh yeah, it was smart.
It's actually good because now it's actually I think less scary for now it's actually less. Now I think it's actually less scary as Fox because you're not gonna die in one hit. You're gonna die in a couple hits.
Yeah, sometimes I actually feel that way. Like I'd rather spawn at like 30%.
Yeah, I think I'd rather go into this last stock situation at like 50% than 0.
So this could be 10 games.
This could be 10 games.
I'm upset that we didn't get 10 games of Peach. But you know, I guess Puff Fox will have to do.
We already sit through an hour of Peach to every weekly.
Okay, how about there's so many Peaches, honestly. There's Rose, Focious, and Clay.
There's more.
There's more?
Yeah, there's more.
And
there's at least one more.
And you're confused as to why Yorichi doesn't have any Ices?
Well, it's not that. It's more that we've never had any Ices. We have, even when we were a low Peach, we didn't have a lot of Peaches. We still had no Ices. Like, no Ices whatsoever. Even Slurp wasn't really an Ices until, like the end of the summer, like 2 years ago.
Doesn't Slurp not really play Ices anymore?
I mean, he plays Ices more now than he ever has, and consistently. Now you understand how much of an Ices presence that we've ever had in this region.
I've seen Slurp play Ices like twice. And to be fair, I haven't seen him come to here that often, but then there's the Clifton Park thing he goes to usually.
Sure, yeah.
Right, that he usually goes to, and I never
that he did go to. Which is down for now. Flip side.
Yeah. I know,
Flip side has a habit of turning into Rip side at some point.
Oh yeah, and also I don't like that store. I do some. So I'm also like a TCG guy, trading, and that store I have some issues with, just like for a board game store, you know.
Yeah, I haven't ever like really spent a bit of time there as like a TCG place, but
Yeah, it's kind of sketchy. Not gonna lie. Like it's
I
not
mean,
a good
it's
atmosphere.
not a. It's kind of I don't know. It definitely looks like a gamer lair.
yeah.
That's definitely one of the impressions that I got from Flipside.
Do you
That
know?
was a.
You know Zombie Planet on Central Avenue? That's the place I go for my TCG stuff. Mostly.
Cause I know the place that was the like, previous like main TCG place here was Foam Brain, which was right next to Pastime Legends, and then
Yeah, where is
they
that?
actually
What
they
is
actually
Pastime Legends? I've heard of this, but I've never been there.
they're on 4th Street. They're like the local game store for us that we used to run weeklies through.
So is
and then
there-
we also, when Foam Brain shut down, it was when PL
So
Arena opened
is there
up.
Melee at Pastime Legends?
Not anymore.
Is this still set one?
This is still set 1. They just
Game
started.
2.
I thought he was gonna go for a pound again. That was-
Are there any sheeps here besides you?
So if you're gonna, if you want to count the ones from that don't show up consistently, we have 401k is from Skidmore, I believe. I think there's also another Sheik player that goes to Skidmore. I think his tag is Pizza. At least I'm pretty sure.
What a tag.
He's, well, that's in this region. That is a retired tag. I'm not a fan of calling someone else by that tag.
What do you mean retired tag?
Because of Pizza in a Cup, who is called it was shortened to Pizza pretty much by everyone. And
Like a retired jersey in football?
yeah, that is a retired tag in this region. I'm pretty sure Pizza is in I want to say like Texas now. I don't know if Pizza still plays, but
Have you ever run into another rock cop
I know there is one who is in like Nebraska or something.
for Melee?
Yeah, I think he plays Peach actually.
You should play Peach too. I think that's what I think.
No.
I think that's.
No, I'm doing money matching for the tag. And I have a 50-50 chance of losing regardless because he plays Peach, so regardless of how good he is, I have a 50% chance to lose no matter what. Because no matter what, I think I have a 50% of losing to 50% chance to lose to any given Peach and Falco. I think there's just
I
a 50%
promise
chance
you
that
you can
I just can't beat him today.
I promise you can beat my Peach.
Probably,
Like every time.
probably, but I could just get down smash.
I do down smash a lot.
Or I could just, I could just get hit, like for my own dumb mistakes, and then just lose.
Right. So what's your backup tag if you lose Rockhawk?
I've got a few options. I think the best one is probably just. So I've got my old tag, and I've got my middle name.
What's your middle name?
My middle name, the one that I would use as a tag, is Sunshine.
Sunshine.
So,
I like it.
I think it's a really, really good tag because it's also my name, and it also sounds like a tag, so it's pretty good.
Okay, yeah. I probably would never run into a problem where I'd be challenged for my tag, because if somebody had the same tag as me, they clearly copied me.
Probably, yeah.
But I'd probably go with Zen, right?
That's not a bad one, yeah.
But that's my
just-
first name,
yeah, it's
right?
just your name.
Just my name, and it's also like a pretty valid tag.
I think. Oh Jesus, that was brutal.
He did that to me like 7 times in doubles in one set. I took like 3 stops.
Ran into
Just-
up till rest. I
Yeah.
mean, like,
I kept doing
if
it.
you like jumped into it, like that makes a little bit more sense. But like just running into it, it's wild. He's dead. He lost. Oh my, that was brutal.
Alright, now we play another one. Alright?
Yeah? Holy shit. Holy shit. That's brutal. That's not a good start to the set. Or to Grand... If you're Codeman, that is not a good start to Grand Finals. If you're Pig, you're like, let's get this over.
Yeah.
This is... I want to go home.
But see, that could have just been Codeman conditioning Pig. He said, I have a set to condition Pig.
It's the stupidest thing that has ever existed. And
Okay.
I hate... And I...
Have you seen Hugs' video on multi-tournament conditioning?
I don't want to... Listen, when you see me throw out something besides rock in RPS at the beginning of the set, that is multi-tournament conditioning. This is not multi-tournament conditioning.
Okay, so, but Hugs' video was like, I don't know who it was, but he lost to this person.
He lost to
20
SFAT like twice
Yeah.
or something.
No, he lost him like 7 times straight or something. Like it was a complete wash, right? Or I don't know who it was. Might have been SFAT. But whoever
No,
lost to
I'm
it,
pretty sure it was SFAT.
Okay, he lost to it like a bunch of times straight. It was a total wash. And then one time he like kind of bodied him, right?
Yeah.
And then he released like a 20-minute long video on multi-tournament
Multi-tournament
conditioning. And
See, if that was the case, Hugs would never lose to SFAT ever again.
No, he has to condition him more. He has to condition him. First, he has to lose 7 more sets before he bodies him. So why didn't you play singles anymore?
Why don't I play singles
Yeah.
anymore? I don't enjoy it. That's my...
The Armada?
I don't... Well, it's...
I only like doubles.
That's definitely part of it. I definitely get way more enjoyment out of playing doubles than singles.
I get way more anxiety playing doubles, to be honest. Because first of all,
I guess.
the anxiety comes from
The
my
anxiety
teammate
comes from you have a
depends on me.
teammate who is depending on your skill, and you have to, at that point, you have to just trust that you're as good as your opponent, as your teammate
Who wants you to be?
wants you to be. Otherwise, he wouldn't be teaming with you. And that has to be your mentality. Otherwise, you're never going to get past that.
Dude, I don't like even when I'm playing with Focious though, there's so many times where he's obviously gonna down smash, and I should have known he was gonna down smash there, and I just kind of waved out towards him and get hit by it, and I'm like, wow, that was really
So
stupid.
just like recognize when you have to like develop some sense of
Phantom Shine.
what's in your what's your space and what's your teammate's space. That's part of being a good team player.
You know, speaking, I was actually thinking about what I was saying earlier and how I feel like I performed disproportionately well against Pig. I think every set I played with Pig here, and that's 2 sets, so that's not very many sets.
Sure.
They've both been close, but he's also Phantom Rested me like once in both sets.
Sure. Which is a kill, right?
Yeah. So, you know, which is a kill, yeah. Yeah, I have the best rest punish in the game, so. It's true at 0.
Yeah. He's dead? He's dead. I want to see a bit more focus from Codeman. That's brutal.
Oh, yeah.
You got Tech Chase rested.
Well, this is still, you know, this is still winning for...
That could be dead? Not quite. If he got a couple pummels, that would have been dead.
Oh, man.
He could have up smashed that, but he grabbed it instead.
I feel like I'm actually, you know, I think, you know, a lot of people don't realize how important pummels are.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of, you know, I'm a big fan of getting those pummels in when you get the grab, you know?
I like that decision when he back aired instead.
Oh, no.
Back aired instead of up smash out of shield the pound because it was kind of a weird spacing on the pound, so might not have hit him with a strong up smash.
The pummels could have been the difference, though.
Pummels, I think pummels would have been the difference.
Pummels are a difference a lot of the time. I'm always a big. It's actually one of my big things. You know, make sure to pummel. Like if you think you can get, like, if it's the difference between a kill. Like if you know that they're not going to match out. Right. I probably pummel more than anybody else here.
Yes, the Ice Climbers player. Yes, you do fumble more than everybody else here, and I'm glad you recognized that. That was an up smash, actually.
Yeah. That should be.
Off the top. Oh no.
So is there a way? What's the? If you know you're gonna get killed, is there rest DI to not gotta die off the top?
You.
Like, what's the best way to DI if you know you're gonna die? Out.
Yeah. If you know you're getting hit by, if you know you're getting arrested, you DI out. Or if you know there's a chance you're getting arrested, you DI out.
Oh, he's trying to do the thing.
He's dead.
Yeah.
He's dead. Stadium. I thought he was gonna go for like an up tilt up air or something. Because I wasn't sure if that would have killed from that percent. But, yeah. Kill's a kill.
Nah.
Maybe he could have actually.
Probably could have gotten more off that grab.
No, I think what you're
I would have gotten more.
with
off
that.
grab.
I think you could get more, but
That was fun.
yeah, I think what you could have done actually is since there was
I
time,
would've
there was
down
time to
thrown.
recognize the transformation, so you down throw it, right?
Yeah.
And then he's stuck on that like part of the transformation, right? At the very worst, he's gonna shine. He's just like stuck in that like super awkward position.
Dude,
You know,
just
yeah,
the thing, honestly, like people are so good at movement now in Melee that putting them in awkward positions where they don't.
Well, that's the point, right? That's like the whole. That's like one of the best ways to like actively stop someone.
Does Pig
from
spot
doing
dodge that
things.
often, or is that just something I? Am I just noticing that, or does he actually spot dodge that often?
I don't think he spot dodges often.
Do you think he does?
I don't think he spot dodges often.
Because he's been spot dodging a crazy amount.
I think he rolls a decent bit, but I don't think he spot dodges that much.
Go back and watch the set later if you have the time, and
I've
look at how many
noticed it a
times
few
he's spot
times.
dodged.
But I don't think it's a lot.
It's more than I thought he did as a player. If that makes sense.
Like I don't know. I haven't noticed like I haven't seen it as like a habit or anything at the very least.
Well, I know it's not a habit.
It's
So
clearly not habitual.
there's clearly a reason why he's doing it, right? And I mean, clearly it seems to be working.
Well, sure, yeah. It's because of like frame advantage. Generally, like you understand that you're going to be minus, so you take a defensive action as opposed to something offensive.
Right.
But you know. I like that. I like going for that mix-up actually, because he goes for that. Goes for that up air. Just a little bit late on it.
Now,
If it was a different stage, actually, I think
did he have to
gets
read
that.
for the F smash, or did he react to that?
Not sure, actually. I think it was just. I think it was just option coverage, probably.
Right.
Neither. I think.
Oh, nice. That's probably not what he meant
Good spacing on that back air.
to do. Straight up, yeah.
That was a risky upbeat, but worked out for him.
Well, would he have needed to ledge hug anyways?
Uh,
I don't
well,
think so. I
if,
think
if,
it's too far.
no, because if he gotten, because if Fox had gotten the ledge before, he did the up B, I don't think he needed the up B to get the ledge.
I don't think he could.
I think he totally could have. He just double jump and then turn around, double jump.
You mean Fox?
I mean, Huff.
Oh.
Up B to
Yeah,
get the ledge.
but there's no reason for him to do that because Fox is dead.
No, because Fox could have grabbed the ledge.
After going straight up, I mean, probably
Yeah.
he was probably already doing it by the time he saw it. What are we doing?
Just chilling. He's trying to make him be impatient. Codeman's gonna wait.
Is Codeman a patient player?
Codeman will wait. He's not a particularly patient player, but he's definitely, as far as Foxes go, he's a patient player.
Well, I mean, it's Dreamland, I guess. Like, it's not the worst loss.
No, I mean, you never want to go down this much on any stage. It doesn't matter.
Well, I mean, it's not the worst loss. I mean, like,
Like, sure, there's a good chance that you lost this game anyway, but
I mean, it's not good
you
for
don't
mental health.
want it. You don't want to lose a game this bad.
Well, I mean, it technically doesn't matter, quote unquote, how much you lose it by, but I understand what you're saying.
Having momentum going into your counter picks is
Right, I know, and what I'm saying is momentum doesn't matter at at an objective level, at like a human level.
no momentum matters because you are a human.
Right, at a human level. Like I'm just saying, like in a
vacuum it doesn't matter, but we don't live in a vacuum.
I don't know.
If he can make this comeback, which he kind of is actually, this is totally doable now. But he has to not get hit by anything really. You get grabbed.
It's hard
Grab
to
is
freelance.
fine, I think. As long as he doesn't, get edge guarded.
So what is this?
That's the capture card.
Imagine all you RPI people are techie
I mean, I just
at a Polytech Institute.
stop. But we got FD. This is where the last. This is
Potentially
where,
last game.
This is where Codeman won the final game, right? Or was it the second to last game? Because in winners, what happened was Codeman lost game 1 to Falco, and then won game 2 on Stadium with Fox, and then I think lost Dreamland, and then won FD, and then won Fountain.
Looking
So
good
this
right now,
is the momentum shifter. If he can bring this back, then I think he has the mental advantage going into the last game.
but right, I don't know. It's not. I mean, yeah, it's doable.
It's doable.
I mean, I want to
Still
see
gotta
Game
win.
5. I'm always a fan of Game 5.
I just don't want to see it go down like this. At least keep the game close. You never want to see someone just get destroyed, unless it's
It's so good that
someone
SDI.
that's yeah, he can get out a lot of these up airs. And I don't know if all of them have been SDI, but SDI has been helping him out a lot.
I should probably learn to SDI. That's better, to be honest, as ICs.
Oh no.
Well, I mean, it's a kill, but
Yeah, this set's just been. I feel like this set's just been getting worse and worse as the games have gone on.
I mean, 7 games, I guess, if he doesn't bring this back.
He got one game, and that was the only game that wasn't.
It's kind of hard though.
Very clearly in Pig's favor.
The worst stock against Puff is the last stock.
Well, obviously, yes, but
You know? So I don't know. It's rough.
it's as you just gotta not get hit, right? That's the idea.
Yeah.
But the other thing is you don't need to not get hit for. You only need to get 5 or 6 neutral wins if you're efficient about it. You need 5 clean neutral wins.
So how does
And it's reasonable actually as Fox to be able to get that.
so why does Codeman not play Pichu? He just thinks it's not.
He thinks
Doable
that
in this
Pichu is not either not doable or not the way he wants to play. I forget. I know he doesn't. I know he does it versus Puff. I know he does it versus Peach. I think he does it versus Ices, and I know he used to do it versus Sheep. But I think he's stopped since. If he got up aired after doing all that, I would have fucking screamed.
I can't say I don't want to. I was kind of hoping for it to happen.
Oh my god. Please bring it back. Please don't. Please don't. Please don't get him all the way down the last stock again and then lose. Almost.
I want want to see another
You've
game.
seen a couple.
Obviously, Pig doesn't want another game, but
That spot dodge was really good.
it's those spot dodges why I called him spot dodge rest earlier.
Sure. Doable? Nah, that's over. Dang. That's rough.
Can't believe I had to pull my better excited because it takes too much damage to get up throw up air. Actually, like crazy. What? Mad? I'm not mad. Am I mad? No. I was mad earlier. I felt like I lost the will to win mid-set. That's why I was mad.
Alright, well. Alright.
I do give you credit, but I felt like I lost the will to win. That's why I was upset. I was upset with myself. Yeah, you're so good at up throw up every though, so I like. We were. It would have been.
Alright, that's the stream that's shut off. Thanks everyone for watching.
I usually don't. Well, that's why I like put myself on.
I'll upload everything to challenge later. I'll need to. I'll save a copy of this though. That way I remember every match that happened. If you care about how doubles went, it was a 3-man run robin. Very close set between Codeman and Pig versus Clay and I, and 3-2 in Clay and I's favor. It was a tight set. Might be one to go back and watch. Alright, thanks for watching. Yep.